What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday night. Welcome to Pop Force 1, the weekly live that we do here on our channel with three other amazing guests that we're going to be bringing on very shortly. What's going on, Dave? Alan is here in the house. Desi Pop, Pop and Patty. Brenna is here. What's going on, guys? Ma Guinness is in the house. So many amazing faces in here. I saw a bunch of people hanging out before the show even got started. So, guys, thank you so much for coming out to our live stream this evening. We got a bunch of great stuff we're going to talk about. We're going to break down all of the latest Funko releases and, of course, hear how everybody's week has been going. I hope it's been going well. And if it hasn't, well, tomorrow's Friday, and we got the weekend ahead of us, and then we can just try right again next week. Masako, what's going on? What's up, brother? Always Be Nerdy is here. Sheila's in the house. Guys, friendly reminder, if you are a channel member of Slapshot Pops, you have your free super chat. So it will allow you to, get your big, bold super chat absolutely free, and it will highlight how many months you've been a member of the channel. So without further ado, guys, we have a couple amazing guests we are going to bring on. So everybody, please help me welcome to the show Professor Josh and the Poppin' Duo.
Hi, everyone.
What's going on?
Thursday, up, guys?
Thursday night.
DJ Mr. Todd is here. Daniel, Magma. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming out. I see some new faces in the house as well. If this is your first time here, definitely let us know. We've been doing this every single Thursday night for what, like 2 years?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
2.5
Jacob
years.
is here. Jetman is here. Oh, man, so many fantastic people. Well, cheers to you guys. How was your week?
Busy.
Mediocre, quite honestly.
I mean, today was fun. I had a day off, so we went to Hollywood Studios, and
Yeah, I saw Josh post today. I was living vicariously through you. Actually, my brother's down there right now. You probably, if you've seen him, I mean,
if he's at Hollywood, he was living up the lines because it was amazing. It said 75 minutes to Rise. We kept walking, and I'm like, there's no way. I have never not stopped when it's been 60 minutes, and we kept walking and walking. We didn't see a single person. We're like, what's going on? And we finally get up there.
Rise of the Resistance.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
That ride is so worth every. John, you need to go to Disney just to go on Rise of Resistance.
I know.
You will literally walk off that ride and want to start crying. That's how good that ride is.
Because it's not just a ride; it's an experience. It's more than one thing.
Oh no, it's an experience.
Whole experience. And then we went on Star Tours. I can't wait for them to update it. I hear they're updating Star Tours.
I love Star Tours.
I want like Mandalorian thrown in. I want some new places.
Yeah, we could use some. Yeah, especially when you go on it a bunch, which
some Andor stuff thrown in, some Obi-Wan classic stuff thrown in.
We are going to try to get to Disney within the next 10 years. 10
Yeah.
years. That's the goal.
10 years.
It might not be in Florida by then, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
So Kelser Jelly, no, we have never been to Disney. I have not done Galaxy's Edge. I have not done the Build Your Own Lightsaber. We have not done Build Your Own Droid. I want to do it all. One day I want to go down there and I want to fully live it up, but it's not in the cards this year. It is definitely not in the cards next year. Probably not in the cards in 2025. So maybe by the end of the decade, maybe. But
so we didn't build a lightsaber today, but I will just say you might see a new lightsaber from each of us coming in a video soon. So
nice.
We didn't build it, but they had a good deal we couldn't pass up today.
So I do need to shout out a couple free super chats that I just saw. So Jetman has been a member for 7 months. So thank you, Sam. You're the best. He says, can't wait for the SVU and Trailer Park Boys Pops. Yeah, we got to talk about the Law and Order Pops. How crazy is that?
Trailer Park Boys. Have you ever watched that show, John?
I have not. No, I have not.
Oh, it's a Canadian show. It was done truly filmed in a real trailer park.
I'm all about Canada.
But it's like weird, crazy humor. Definitely Canadian humor, but it's funny. But I've seen them in person. They've done a comedy tour thing where they travel around and talk and tell stories and stuff like that. But yeah, those guys, they're pretty funny. It's been on for a long time. They've gotten like Netflix deals now and all kinds of good stuff. But yeah.
So Matt says second honeymoon. That's kind of funny because Joanna and I actually didn't take a first honeymoon, so I still owe that to her at some point. We still have to go somewhere. So there was a couple other super chats that I missed here. So Tony has been a member for 14 months, and he says, "Where's my giveaway?" Yeah, we definitely got to talk about that tonight. There was some giveaway drama, and we will, of course, be re-giving that soda chase away this evening. So Tony, thank you so much for your membership. Dennis has also been a member for 14 months. Crazy. Over a year of support to the channel. Thank you so much. Speaking of a year, Iron Mule just hit 1 year, a full 12 months of being a channel member. So cheers to you, Randy. Thank you so much. Sheila has been a member for 5 months. She says the red team rocks, following you longer than a member. Yes, I know you have been following us way longer than 5 months, but thank you for your membership. And we truly appreciate that, guys. So feel free to use those free super chats. Some crazy milestones. Oh, okay. So we will get this out of the way here. So Jim is not with us tonight. I had a feeling that some people were going to be asking about him, of course. He is a pivotal, crucial member of PFO, obviously. So Jim has kind of put too much on his plate at the moment. So he made the right call. And I know Joanna was talking to him a lot this afternoon, and he said he just wanted to take a step back tonight and probably for the next few days just to catch up on things, reevaluate where everything is headed. So, and I think that's good. You know, sometimes we all need to take a step back and kind of, reset, readjust, evaluate, where things are headed. So,
yeah, and I get the whole bottom down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all you.
Gives me a little room tonight.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's good though because May is mental health awareness month. Even though May is centered around mental health, that doesn't mean we just don't talk about mental health in the other 11 months. It's just May we kind of focus on it a little bit more. But I think a lot of people right now are feeling some stress. It's a hard time right now. I feel like after the holidays, the world kind of picks up again, and we all just go full blast into whatever job we're doing or career. And I feel like it can be very easy to fall into these really tough work cycles. So remember to take care of yourselves.
The kids are going to be home for the summer. I mean, that's stressful enough.
Yeah. You got to start prepping for that now.
Yeah.
Let me see. So Voltrop says, "Where's
David,
the
coffee is in the coffee cup tonight, believe it or not. This is one of those days. I mean, you could see the steam. Look at the steam coming off of it.
Is it cold?
Okay, maybe you can't see the steam, but trust me.
Is it cold there?
And no additive. Cold? Always.
Yeah.
We're Michigan.
I mean,
actually, it was pretty cold. Today was in the 60s, maybe.
Ooh. It was 90-some degrees today.
It was pretty cold here too. I think this morning it was like 42 when I left the house. The weather
we had major
really
frost
weird
this morning. I think it was in the 30s when I left the house this morning.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah. Wait, it's May, right? May?
Yeah, usually like June 1st is when I actually kick off we don't get like spring anymore. We go from like winter, like the last flurries fall, and then it's like usually like 80 degrees before you know it. We don't get it's a very short spring. It's like
80 would be nice for summer. I would take 80 for summer, but I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get that till like October, I think now.
Yeah, we'll get the 80s. Usually we stay in the 80s. Our summers are perfect. Unfortunately, the nice weather lasts for about 60 days. And then we're in the winter again.
I feel like winter is very long. Like winter is like 7 or 8 months, and then you just have these really short other seasons.
It's usually the way it goes.
So Downtown Funko Pop says, "Hey, here I am waiting for a video from you guys, and here you guys are hanging out. Yeah, here we are. Crazy.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah. What's better than a video, a live stream?
Well, sometimes. I mean,
sometimes. I mean,
depends.
I mean, this Saturday I'm gonna do 44 sodas, so I don't know. People might be like, "That's better than this live stream." So.
Where did you procure these 44 sodas? Are these sodas that you've been
I've been buying them. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Have you been
like random ones? So like buy from Hot Topic, and we'll open some for the video and then keep some, or I'll buy 2 from Hot Topic and then 2 from V-Rare and 2 from whatever, and we opened 2 for the video, and I was like for like a Soda Saturday or something. But I've been doing a lot more we've been doing a lot more mystery boxes for Soda Saturday, because a lot more people are putting out different mystery boxes for sodas, so that's kind of been nice too.
Oh my God, Stephanie. Would you believe I forgot it was Thursday? We didn't put a video out.
I know.
Holy
I was
crap,
wondering.
I can't even...
Like literally like 8 o'clock or so, I went on to my TV to YouTube. I'm like, I want to see.
Oh my God.
I've been busy all day.
Did you just space out on that?
I honest to God, on my life, this is not we've been doing this for 3 years. Honest to God, on my life, I forgot it was Thursday, even though we had people. You know what, John? I blame you for this. You did not put out anything. Like, I'm going to tell here. I'm going to tell the story why I'm blaming John here tonight. And I blame Jim. I'm blaming Jim as well, because usually by noon, especially when it's on John's channel, by noon, Jim goes, "What? We're not promoting PFO tonight."
Oh yeah.
Josh didn't put anything out because it's your fault, John. So my video did not come out today because of John, guys. I can't believe that I forgot. Oh my God, I feel like such a moron.
It's still Thursday. Yeah, Jonathan says it's still Thursday. You could get off and go edit. Did you have something filmed?
Yeah. Oh, it's even mostly edited.
Close.
Oh my God,
right.
I can't.
So
what happened this week?
I like Saturday, I put out one time a video, and I had to call it Soda Saturday, but we were like so busy we didn't get a film till Saturday like night. So I put it out at like 11:45. So it was still Soda Saturday. So you can still put it out.
I will 100%.
We've done that before, but I've never spaced like on what day it was today.
I will 100% take the blame for your video. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I will definitely take the blame for not doing the promotion. So Joanna and I went out of town this past weekend to go visit family for Mother's Day. And I had to take Monday and Tuesday off just to, film all of this week's videos, pack all the boxes. Joanna did Patreon this week. A lot of stuff was going on. And it's crazy, like weeks where I do that, because I need like the full, like our Saturdays and Sundays, we are just working the whole day on the channel, like doing XYZ, WP, whatever. So I needed Monday all day. Then we had our auction Tuesday all day, packing, shooting, editing, all that. So my week has been jacked up. So yeah, it's been a weird week. So.
Yeah, it must have been a weird week.
I had a good, I did a set it and forget it almost thing, because Saturday I got all our videos done for the week. And I was like, everything but our Soda Saturday. We have not done that yet. We're going to do that tomorrow because I wanted to kind of wait and we'll have some fun with it. But we did all the other videos last Saturday, even the Soda Saturday one. Like everything was done one day. So I just scheduled them all out. Like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
like,
that's smart.
They're edited. They're done. They're put up. They're uploaded. All the thumbnails were all ready to go. The only thing I had to do is remember to promote them once they launch. But
we're usually good. We usually do the videos the week before, but like we had the auction. Then last weekend we had a dance competition. This weekend we're semi out of town for soccer. Following weekend we're out of town for dance again. And I honestly, it's just I can't even believe it's Thursday night. That's insane. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe I missed today.
I will say,
I just found out now.
Like, I know.
It's every Thursday. It's not like it snuck up on me that bad.
So you did post a short yesterday, though.
Why is this editing talk so relatable? Yeah, I don't know, Mason. I don't know how you do your schedule or anything, but yeah, we're like I edit up late at night. I mean, we basically have now restructured our entire life around. And I know you guys have done the same, like our YouTube video drops and everything else we have going on. So it's crazy. But yes, Matt, we took 2 days. It went by so fast over the weekend to hang out with some family, and it was amazing. It was really nice, but the 4 or 5 hour drives each way are brutal, and it goes by too quickly. But really quick, I want to address this comment before the chat moves up even further. This is a perfect segue. So Downtown Funko Pop, thank you for bringing this up. He says, hey, I got a question for all the fans from Canada. Why is Canada never included in the giveaways? is it crazy expensive shipping up here? So
I could drive it to them.
We do. Yeah, we could drive it to them in a few weeks because we're going to Niagara Falls Comic-Con. But international collectors, for anybody in here, is 100% welcome to enter into our giveaways. And funny enough, there was a Canadian collector who won the Captain Carter soda chase
Wait a
last
minute.
week.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me the person that left that comment was Canadian?
The person that left that super
No.
rude comment was, in fact, Canadian, at least according to their address.
I've never seen that before, ever.
Joanna and I were stunned, just beyond stunned. Well, I mean, it didn't matter what nationality the person is. It was a very rude comment. But the fact that the person was Canadian was extra embarrassing. So we are going to be re-giving away this soda chase tonight because Joanna and I have a small policy. We don't think it's that hard to follow. But if you're rude to us and we owe you something, we're not going to give you that free item. Or, unfortunately, 2 weeks ago, we did have a Patreon member who we had to ask leave one of the group chats because they were a little rude. But, you know, Joanna and I are very giving people. You guys give stuff away all the time. Like, we're not, you know.
We'll always refund you what you paid. So if you paid zero, we refund you zero. I think also someone might be asking about like sometimes Whatnot giveaways too. And Whatnot, I don't do international because it's sometimes a $12 soda and it turns out to be like a $30 shipping charge.
Almost always, it's minimally like
so you're giving something away, and like sometimes you can work out like, oh, will you pay part of it? I'll pay up to $8, $10, what US shipping would be. You pay the other half. I'm fine with it. That kind of thing for international, to work out and those kind of things. But yeah, for Whatnot, it's kind of crazy sometimes to try to even do international.
So that's kind of what that's what our policy is for the YouTube giveaways. If you are international, we just ask that you either cover the shipping or we'll split the shipping with you, whatever. But for Whatnot, there's been a lot of people through our Whatnot shows who have been buying from overseas, and Joanna and I have noticed that increase over the last few months. So if we've been doing like 5 to 6 giveaways a night, we'll at least make one of them open to international and just kind of like take a chance. And we've paid, I think we paid $55 in shipping to someone in Turkey. I think that's the most we've paid. Wow. But we look at it this way: like, if people are up at weird hours, if they're buying stuff, if they're supporting us, like, we'll take the chance. We'll spin the wheel, and if we have to pay the extra cost in shipping, we will. So,
I mean, I guess now with some of the other things, like, they have the buyer's appreciation giveaways, which haven't felt like they work right totally yet. Like, I felt like the times I've tried them, they don't work for the people. Like, one person can enter, and like,
well, you know what, really it's only for the people right?
Even. Yeah. But then also I feel bad if someone bought something, buy it now before the show started even, and then they're not included in it.
Makes it hard.
I like last night I was going to do buyer's appreciation, and someone asked me about it, and I said, you know what? I gave away 3 chases tonight to anyone that wanted to enter, like chase sodas. Like, I just did it. It was my birthday. Yeah. I did what I went to, kind of thing, celebration. We did, that kind of thing. And it was just like, I'd rather do it sometimes that way. But I'd like it to figure out if they could figure out the buyer's appreciation, because I think it would be, they should just automatically enter anyone that bought something into that, not have to have them click on enter.
I think it's a legal
thing. They might
thing.
Leave the room for a minute, go to the bathroom or something when you're doing it, all those kind of things. I'm just trying to find a way, like, for it to be fair for whoever bought something, and
it's tough.
It doesn't seem like it works totally well yet. I think they're still working. It's beta for them, really. I feel like they added some new features. They're doing some changes with shipping. You're gonna see a bunch of changes with shipping, all kinds of weird stuff coming. Tips now, which I find kind of good and kind of weird. I don't know. Like, I guess it's kind of like on here we have super chats and stuff like that. So it's very similar. So those that are more entertainment, doing stuff, but I feel like a lot of people are going to use it for the wrong purpose as well too.
Yeah, I could see that happen. I mean, I do a song and dance every Tuesday. If you guys want to join us, I usually will
I mean, it's Vince's OnlyFans channel.
Yeah,
You
hey,
go for that.
It's very G-rated, but you know, I'll take 50 cents or something like that. I mean, whatever.
We'll get into that in a minute because I have some thoughts.
Oh yes, we definitely will.
Brandon, thank you for the nice comment. I also saw some other people jumped in the show. So Catfish Billy, I'm so happy that you're here as well. Parrot Pops, yeah, you guys got 2 of the buyers giveaways on Monday, which was awesome.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, we are excited. We got a couple short weeks before Niagara Falls Comic-Con, so I'm very excited for that. Grant says Vince, so he's in the house. But anyway, just to recap everything with the soda, the person that was rude to us, they are not getting this giveaway. They blocked us right away. So, I mean, we just screenshotted the message. And we don't usually put people on blast like that, but I was really appalled by that comment.
It was extra. Yeah, it was a little extra rude.
Yeah.
You know, most people, I mean, and I'm sure, 99% of the people are very understanding because we take forever. Personally, I take forever.
Or if we have it to the side and we totally forgot, feel free to message.
I don't mind
with a name on it.
Yes.
And we totally just hadn't got it out.
You start swearing and stuff like that, then we're going to have some issues.
And that's what I wanted to address too. Like, this person won the giveaway as of yesterday, it was 5 days ago. Like, the 3 of us, Jim is retired, but the 3 of us work full-time jobs. Like, in terms of, Joanna is full-time on the channel, but I don't know how you guys do. I know Shannon doesn't do much with your channel, Josh. It's just all pretty much you. As far I know she's
a lot with packing and everything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. But and I know Bree does a lot now. Does she handle the giveaways or is that you?
No, she handles most of the giveaways at this point because I take too long. So she starts to feel bad, which I get. I mean, I feel bad too. Yeah. It's just it's super hard to get to all of it.
Has anyone ever won a giveaway from Funko? They take like 3 months, by the way.
Yeah.
Like
I've better than that.
Waited for a giveaway from them before for like 3 months. And it just shows up random, like, oh,
we're still waiting
tracking or anything.
We're still waiting for our replacement R2D2 3000 piece sticker from like last year.
Stickers. Yeah, you're looking at probably 18 months.
But anyway, the point was, I work full time. We do the channel as well. I will make sure you get your giveaway. If you win something from us, you will get your patron box. Like, you will get everything from us. But one of the things that I'm in charge of is the giveaways. And sometimes, yes, it does take me a couple extra weeks. However, I will say, and I know Vince probably does the same thing, the longer it goes, usually the more stuff I put in your box. So if it's like
extra stickers, some swag,
you're getting everything. So, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, I know the Whatnot rolled out the tips thing. Honestly, it's cool, whatever. Like, I don't see it as a necessary function for our community. Ultimately, at the end of the day, like, we're content creators first. Like, you guys don't have to give us anything extra. We want you guys to get something cool for your collection. So I just want to put this out there as like a forewarning. Like, anybody who comes over to our shows, I'm not expecting a tip. Like, we already work for you guys. We're packing boxes. We're having fun. We do the giveaways. Like, I just want to set the standard because some people messaged us about it and they said, hey, there's this new feature. What's going on with that? I said, I don't know. They rolled it out on Tuesday after our Monday show.
They literally rolled out like 8 different updates, like major updates on like one day.
Yeah.
And I'm not excited about the new seller portal too. I like the old one, I have to say. Like,
I didn't even know there was a seller portal. So
there's a new portal, and it just looks like
I wish I was joking, but
yeah.
I guess if you sell a lot on the marketplace, it might be good. But like, if you're selling mostly on auctions, then it's I don't know if it's going to be easier. I think it's going to be more confusing.
So Todd, thank you so much for the awesome comment. He says, thank you to the 4 of you and everyone in this community for being so positive and kind. No room for the ignorance and rudeness of that person who won last week. So Stephanie, the person actually messaged us directly on Instagram and they said, this bleep person needs to stop making videos and send me my soda chase. There was a pretty harsh curse word that I'm not going to repeat, but they messaged it directly to us. So I think they meant to send it to their buddy or something or their friend on Instagram, but they did a really poor job. So
who hasn't done that before?
I know, right? Exactly. What's going on? Randy's in the house. A lot of people saying some really nice stuff about us. Caleb, thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, 100%, Christina. Hashtag spread the love. I know yesterday I did a different video. Talked about like the worst aspects and most frustrating things about Funko collecting. And if you guys didn't get a chance to go watch even like a minute of it, please do at some point because I want to get everybody's feedback.
I watched a minute.
I appreciate that. But
You're
the whole point of the video was to not be negative. It was just to, take things that were kind of a bummer because, and this is a perfect outlet. Like we have this awesome live stream that we do every single Thursday where we can vent our frustrations. And a lot of times we come on here like, oh, this stinks or this, this blows or they could have done this better. Or they could have done that better. Like, I think it's a great forum to get all our frustrations out. However, at the end of the day, we all love Funko and this is an amazing community. So
agreed.
Jacob says, for real, you guys are amazing. You four were my inspiration for starting my channel. That's amazing right there.
Oh, thank you.
So
I still don't believe anybody that says that about me, but I appreciate it.
I mean, saying it about Bree and Gabby, not you.
Listen, I did one video by myself.
No, I was just
45 comments come in how much that I am not the star of the show, which I never thought that I was anyway. But everybody made sure that I knew that. And yes, Bree's back on. Well, she was on Tuesday, and she should have been on today's video, but I forgot to put it up. So it will probably. What do you guys think I should do? Should I put a video tomorrow? Now?
Friday, like a special Friday release, like battle out John's video at the same time.
Yeah, when are you dropping, John? I'm going to drop it at the exact same time. Guys, if you like me better, please go watch my video. John's got a lot more subscribers. Will you guys watch my video instead?
Honestly, Vince,
please.
Honestly, I will watch every single video of yours that you do alone. And I wanted to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this in front of everybody because I got nothing to hide. I think you should do a video by yourself once a week. And that is no disrespect or no shade at all to Bree or Gabby or Luca or anybody who wants to join you in the video. I just think that you are more confident and a better content creator than you give yourself credit for. I really think you should do a video by yourself. And I think you were great. I really enjoyed the video by yourself.
John, are you done? Keep going.
I mean, how does everybody else in the chat feel? I see some good comments. I see some positive feedback. Your solo video was great. Ignore the haters. I leave Vince's video on replay as white.
Yes. Thank you. I 100% being honest again, I don't have as much fun doing it by myself. God, that sounds so weird, but you know what I mean? Like
if you drop your video tomorrow, Vince, the good thing about it, if someone's playing a drinking game, it's okay. It's Friday, so it's okay.
Yeah, and I probably said quite a bit. I think I do Actually, probably doesn't come up that often when I do the videos by myself.
Yeah.
Because who would I be saying to? If I said in that video by myself, we got problems. So
you might have said it once or twice, but
I probably did.
The reason I say it, and everybody can agree with me or disagree with me in the chat, but the reason that I think that you should do a video once a week by yourself is because I think it opens up the door for you to do videos on other topics by yourself. Because I think you have a lot.
Yep, it's a good point.
You have a lot of knowledge by now because you've been collecting for a decent. I think you have a great perspective on Funko collecting, and I think you can bring other topics to the table without you don't need mystery boxes are a lot of fun, but I don't think you need a mystery box or a soda. And like I said, everybody in the chat can either agree with me or disagree with me, but I don't think you need to open anything for people to want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what I've been using. If you guys watch any of our shorts, we put some of the top hits that we pull. We do sodas every once in a while. But I've done a couple, kind of what you're talking right now, John. I have a hard time because again, mystery box videos are easy for the most part. Easy. I can edit them real quick. We're not doing different takes. When I do even our shorts, it takes me almost just as long to do a 1-minute video that it does to do the whole 15 or 20-minute video of a mystery box, because you're redoing stuff and you're adding stuff in, and it takes more time. But I have used it for that, and I do enjoy that part of it. For me to sit in front of the camera, I can't take myself serious enough to really care, like to have, I really don't think people care what I have to say per se. And maybe that is part of the issue. And that, but I do enjoy doing the shorts. I have a fun time doing different stuff on those, and we've kind of used it that way.
So Dave left a really great comment. He said, I praise all of you on each video. Vince, your videos are great. You are quite entertaining, but I love the banter between you and Bree. And I do too. I agree with that.
I think that's the fun thing. Like, I did a lot of videos early on by myself, and I still, randomly do videos when, especially when I ask Shannon, like, do you want to do it? No. Okay. For tonight or something like that. But, a lot of it is the fun of like the back and forth. I think that's the fun part of the video. Sometimes when you do it by yourself, you kind of like just go through the motions and get it in, a lot of have done it enough, or we're pretty good at like going through that piece and part. Yeah. But I just like kind of the back and forth, or the things that you might not even think of that come up, or someone's more excited about something than someone else, those type of things too.
So, our video that was supposed to come out today is actually hilarious. Believe it or not, it was supposed to come out today. Yeah, it was supposed to come out today, and it is hilarious. But I remember laughing. There's times that I edit our videos and I will laugh at like Bree's reaction to something, or my response to something that she says. So I find our videos entertaining at times. So I'm glad that everybody else does, because we have fun doing the videos.
I mean, and look what Macklin said. He said Vince could make a video about him making a sandwich, and I would watch it. Told you.
New channel.
That might be coming. It might be coming soon.
And hey, Anthony, thank you so much. Newest channel member. Anthony. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much. Look at that. And Todd left another great comment. He said 100% love the change up John has brought to his channel about the non-numbered sodas and the things collectors dislike about Funko. Super insightful and a nice change up. I'm also glad you brought that up about last week's video really quick that I did about the non-numbered sodas. And I know we've hammered this topic enough on PFL. But the one thing I wanted to point out was I'm really glad I did that video, because a lot of people left really insightful comments. Some people brought some things up that I hadn't even thought of yet. And I really appreciate that. A lot of people, not a lot of people, but there was a few people who didn't agree with us, or they threw some shade, and that's fine. Like YouTube and a lot of social media platforms, but I feel like YouTube is the greatest platform where we can all share our ideas, and we can disagree with one another, and that's perfectly okay, And that's why I think that Vince, like, you're getting, and I'm not saying like I'm further along, like I'm still developing. I think I have a lot of work to do on myself as a content creator. Like sometimes I stutter and I mess up a word and I get really frustrated with myself.
Luckily,
so I still have
a lot
of things.
That.
Yeah, I still have a lot of things that I need to work on, like as a one person talking to the camera, right? But I think you and Josh both have the ability to do that and to make different videos about different topics that I think people would really enjoy, like conversing about in the comments, hearing our thoughts and opinions, especially about ongoing topics that are prevalent in the community right now. So
I agree with that.
I'll say one thing, like why I probably don't make more videos is I'm not a full-time content creator. That's not my thing. Like if I was a full-time content creator, like today we went to Hollywood Studios, I would have created 4 videos out of that, but I wasn't. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy myself and just enjoy the day. I'll do some Instagram post or something like that, but I'm not going to like film a video for every kind of situation where people that have to do it putting out a video every day, you have to.
That's not what I mean, Josh. Like, no. So you do 2 to 3 videos a week with Shannon, and you open up some boxes, or you do a mail call, or you have sodas or something. I'm talking about like, you take out one of those videos and you throw in something and you say, hey guys, today we're going to talk about my 5 to 10 favorite chomps or something, and you show off part of your collection. You tell people, hey, this is limited to XYZ. This has a great color scheme. This is why I picked it up. Like, you just throw some different content in there, and I think I'm not saying like you add more content. I'm just saying like do something a little different to what you're already doing.
And I think, you know, I think that's the great thing about like different channels though too. It's like if you like one thing, sometimes it's kind of fun to go over to one channel. That's the thing you like to go.
True.
I know it helps.
Yeah,
It
true.
always helps grow any channel. Like anyone that does different videos. I mean, I still get comments on my someone reached out to me yesterday and asked or yesterday or today asked about the Nerdy Steeds video. Like, have anything come of that? What's going on with it? You know,
Yeah.
and how many months ago was that kind of thing? You know, and I put out videos like that, and I feel like different content like that. I would rather, I think, do more like short content like that than long form.
That's I'm right there with you. I like the short form, but man, I talk a lot and try getting something done in a minute.
That's the challenge.
My goodness.
I love that. That's the kind of fun thing. It's super hard, but it's like I think that's like the really cool thing about if you can do that well, that's more impressive than doing a 15-minute video sometimes. If you can put really insightful stuff or really good things in like a really short video and make it entertaining and people watch that entire thing, sometimes I think that's also, that's another a whole audience. I think, Top Pop.
Yeah.
Why is he growing? He's 1.5 mil now. Why is he growing? Because he's putting out shorts like crazy too, along with and good shorts, good edited, really well done shorts that are different from his videos that he's putting out that day. Different content and different information. So it's getting a whole new audience that has never watched his stuff, never cared about Funko, and it's good for us too because maybe they'll find other Funko channels and other things that are out there. So it's like people that are untapped. I think that's the market too to start looking at is like trying to connect with people that might not be your normal audience as well too. And that, John, goes back to like doing other videos, like other styles and stuff. But also I don't want to put out I'm very careful on like the videos I put out. Like Nerdy Steve's video is probably the most like
but that was really good. That was a perfect example of a video of something that needed to be said at the time that you dropped it. A lot of people could relate. A lot of people were in that situation. That was perfect.
Oh yeah, and I did it because one, it affected me, and I was personally involved, and I knew what it was. I'm not going to talk about sometimes someone else. I have no involvement. I have no skin in the game. I don't personally firsthand know of the issues and stuff like that. I don't want to talk about that kind of thing. I know other channels do, but I think my focus would be like if I know all the facts and this is what happened and I can state that and help someone, that's one thing. That's great. I think that's really good.
I do want to give a quick shout out before he leaves the room, or hopefully he's still here. But Anthony, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Cheers to you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Really appreciate everybody hanging out with us.
What drink is that? Is it a smoothie?
John, what's going on over there? Is that boba tea? What is that?
I think it's an adult beverage.
Looks like a pina colada going on.
An adult beverage you're drinking out of a straw. Those two words go together.
An umbrella and a piece of pineapple.
Just a little sip.
You know, it's funny. I'm trying to like monitor my coffee intake because I'm an old man, and like if I drink too much coffee, I won't go to sleep tonight. So I'm taking very tiny sips right now.
So Aussie Pop and Paul brings up a great point. He said, plus doing a vid that you don't need to buy anything saves money.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's always huge. So
I mean, that's always great. But I will say, also I made a pact to myself this year is to like really keep content, like how much time I spend on the channel to a certain point too. Because it takes away from other things in our lives too.
Yeah.
And I think all of us feel that like, and John, you can say too, you guys spend a lot of time on the channel and a lot of time on packing for whatnot and prepping for whatnot and getting collections in and doing that. I think also you have to make sure that it doesn't eat your life, like take over everything else. Especially, I mean, I know you don't have kids, but you have other family too. So if you start taking it away, and I know you guys just went to visit family and stuff like that, and it's so important. I know to Joanna, that's very important, her family, and going to spend time with them, and all those kind of things, and be involved in all those. I think that's important for any content maker that's out there, though. Like, don't let it eat away your life where you forget about other things in your life, or forget about just enjoying something and have to feel like you have to go film something, or have to go like make a video out of everything you go to.
And I agree with you 1000%. Like, family is important. Like, that's why, we talk about other aspects of life. I do like the little Monday motivations and talk about, really briefly other things that I think are important. However, 100%, I mean, Joanna and I, like, when I'm not at work, I spend 90 to 95% of my remaining free time, besides sleep, working on the channel. And the reason is, and I know I have a little bit of a different goal compared to probably you guys, and because we've talked about and everything, but I do in the next few years want to be a full-time content creator. So that is why we are working so hard to get to that point. I mean, Joanna's already full-time, so we're 50% there. Most of you guys probably have heard us say in the chat and then in the last couple of months, like, we are saving up for a house. So next year we're on track to hopefully purchase that house, so we have more space to make content and everything. So, but no, I definitely agree with you, Josh, and that's why we're pretty much like, anytime that I'm not sleeping, not at my real job, and not working at the channel, we are spending time with family members and stuff, because that, of course, is very important. But yeah, outside of that, like, I don't do anything else. And I also don't feel like making videos, packing boxes. Some stuff is definitely work. I mean, there's definitely some times where I'm up really late and I'm like, oh man, it would be nice to be asleep right now. However, I really want to get this video out, or I really want to plan out what I want to say, or, get some pictures or edit this video, or whatever, because I truly enjoy doing it. And if I didn't enjoy doing it, I definitely wouldn't push this hard. I definitely wouldn't, encourage people to become a patron or do the channel memberships or do the whatnot auctions. Like, if Joanna and I didn't care that much about it, if we didn't have a passion, then we wouldn't push this hard. But I agree 100%.
Right.
I think sometimes people forget to, like, also the whole social media aspect of it for us too, like, beyond just like what goes out on YouTube and that. Like, I know with you, especially like with your the Patreon chats and everything, and people messaging and that, it's like good to always like have that ability to, like, okay, and I know you guys do post that, like, we're not going to get back to you in a couple days, we're taking time with family and things like that. So I think that that's always a positive plus, because people forget about that aspect. Like, social media never turns off.
No.
People are on there all day long, no matter what. So it doesn't turn off. And we all have also full-time jobs, and we also have like other things going on. So I think most people understand that are part of our group and that. But like you said, sometimes people don't understand and think you need to send this out, or you need to contact them or message them. Why haven't you messaged me? And it's been 5 hours, and what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
John's out on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Maybe why, that kind of thing. Or I'm in a meeting or a conference, or, whatever. Like, Vince is at work and, busy with stuff and running around. And we all have, like, things going on, or, or we're trying to just be there. Like, Vince is there when, Gabby's performing, or, Lucas playing soccer or something like that too.
I will say, out of the four of us, I don't know how Vince manages it. I really don't. Like, with the crazy kids, like, you don't have normal children. Like, you have these specialized, like, genetically grown superstars that somehow have your last name, and you guys manage to take them everywhere. And
I have a feeling that there's a lot of parents out there that have superstars at this point, because I think all kids have. And it's gotten great. We love it. And okay, life lesson for everybody. It goes by super quick. And people ask all the time, why are the kids so busy and doing this and doing that? It goes by so fast. I cannot believe I have 2 teenagers. This summer is going to be 2 teenagers in the house at the same time, which I'm not that old. I mean, look at my hair. It's not that gray. I mean, you can't see the gray from there. If you got closer, you'd see gray. And my beard's completely white at this point for these kids mostly. But, it does. It's hard to juggle everything. We literally have a black. Me and Bree, we don't have time to do date nights and do that kind of thing anyway, because the kids' stuff is so busy. We love being able to film the videos, have a blast doing them. I like putting out the extra content, do it on the shorts, keeps it nice and quick and enjoyable and fun for everybody. But yeah, we have a blast, but really we haven't got overwhelmed. I mean, planning the big charity auction was a lot of work. That's the most work that we put in, and promoting it, quite honestly, I mean, we're not good self-promoters for the most part. Promoting it, and like we were trying to put stuff out almost every single day. Now that that's over, like we put stuff out when we feel like we want to put stuff out. We promote stuff when we want to, and whatever happens. But we're pretty consistent with stuff, and
you guys are great, and you guys are killing it. Yeah. Always Be Nerdy says, Johnny, you bring back Funko Worldwide. It is in the plans. I do want to. That is something like perfect example. Like I had to make a decision. Like I was pushing myself too hard when we were doing our 3 videos a week and Funko Worldwide on the weekend. That was just something that we had to cut back just because there's just only so much time of the day. But yes, I do want to bring that back at some point. I want to make that a regular segment on the channel. I had a lot of fun kind of going back to what Vince just said. Like, oh my God, if you guys saw all of the outtakes we have like from those videos, like we had to pause so many times. Joanna's just dying behind the camera. Like
mustache is falling off.
Yeah, the mustache is falling off. Yeah, it's crazy. So yes, we do want to bring that back. Also, some other people said some really nice things here. Everything Under the Umbrella said, just performed the wedding ceremony of my son. Vince, you ain't lying. It goes by faster than you can possibly imagine, which is insane.
I knew that when the kids were born. Like I always told myself, I never missed any plays, any choir things, any of their soccer. I literally have missed 2 of my son's soccer games. And one time was for COVID, and the other time I think I had the flu. But like literally, I missed nothing with them because it does go by that quick. So anybody that's a parent will 100% relate. It goes by faster than you know, and you have to appreciate that.
I have a 16-year-old this June.
So, yeah,
crazy,
turning 16.
Crazy,
driving.
Yeah, scary. Making content is definitely a full-time job, and Kelsey Jelly says, amazing how you're all able to do it. I will say though that the single most driving factor that is you guys. Like I know you guys get it too.
100%.
We get like super nice emails all the time. And it's not just the people, like sometimes it's weird. Like we have some amazing people in here. Like right now, I mean, like, just going down the line of the most recent chats right here between Pop and Patty, Evelyn, Sheila, Anna, Mike, like you guys are all regulars and you guys are fantastic. Like Evelyn has sent us countless nice messages and all kinds of things. But I got to tell you, it's sometimes those one-off messages that really hit you right in the heart. Like those people where you don't really recognize the name right away, or they might not have commented on a lot of videos, but they send you this email from like the other side of the world and they're like, hey, we're going through this, or maybe they're not going through anything. Maybe they're just like, hey, love the videos, keep up the great work. Like sometimes
we appreciate you.
Yeah,
I mean, or so like hard. Someone's like, I watched your video today, I've been having a really rough day.
Yeah,
it was good to like laugh or something. It was like those little things. I think those mean more than anything, and that's kind of why too. Like, I'm sure Vince right now is like, man, I didn't put out a video. I feel bad for the people that wanted to watch the video. Like today, right?
I mean,
like sometimes I feel bad. Like if we're coming up on like a video day and we hadn't recorded, like sometimes I'll just like what's going, like we didn't have time. We got this going on, that going on, or like someone, one of us didn't feel well. Then the time before to record it, and we just lost away. And I almost feel like bad not putting it out sometimes because not for the numbers, not for the views, not for whatever. It's more like people are looking forward to that content coming out.
Yeah, I'm like, man, that still does not register with me. But then I'll get messages from people. I mean, I think I've missed 2 days, 2 of our scheduled days, maybe 3 over the 3 years. I mean, like when we stick to something, we stick to something. Today, I can't believe that happened. But yeah, it's crazy at times. It's hard for me to even kind of understand that. But the amount of messages that we get is a big drive. We love doing the charity stuff. We have a ball doing what we're doing, but the message that we get, and like you said, John, like those one-off messages that somebody just says, hey, I just appreciate what you guys are doing. It's like, wow, really? Do you really? I mean,
and that's why, like, and I think this is good that this stuff is coming out, because I definitely think there's a lot of people in here who might not have heard us say this or heard
you
us
guys
talk
are
about this.
really,
Like,
and we're like, I think that's exactly what you guys are way more appreciated than we would ever be able to explain to you. You guys showing up here on Thursday night. This is not just us talking to have you show up again next week. From the bottom of my heart, and I know Bree will tell you the exact same thing, and I know you guys will say the same thing as well. It truly, it means the world more than we'll ever be able to explain to you guys. You guys give back to us by being here, not financially or any of that other stuff. That is all great if you're able to do it, and I say that too. But you guys being here every week really does mean the world to us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's a mutual benefit. Like, people say, like, oh, I get a lot out of your videos. Like, I get a lot out of you guys, because I'll be the first one straight up. Like, the last 2 years, like, things have changed so much. And if anybody in here doesn't know, like, I am in the military, but that doesn't mean my job isn't different or harder than anybody else's. Like, a lot of people have hard jobs. There's people in retail, people who are frontline workers, police officers, firefighters, teachers. Like, I don't, teachers, honestly, you guys deserve a special trophy. Like, you guys should get a free cup of coffee every morning. I don't know how you guys do it, but my job has changed a lot in the last 2 years, and it's tough. Like, we're super shorthanded. We're not like Walmart where we can just hire somebody in 10 minutes. Like, it takes months and sometimes years to replace somebody after they leave, and which can be said about some higher sophisticated jobs. I know, Josh, you said it's tough to find people with the required experience for your job necessarily too. But yeah, it's like having this over here and knowing that you have this community of people like supporting you, people that you can go to, people that we now talk to. Like, somebody asked me the other day at work, they were like, do you have any friends in Boston? And I was like, friends? Like, what do you mean friend? Like, I know I don't have any friends. But then I was like thinking to myself, and then I like go answer, a message from Steve. Lauren sent me a GIF, and Funko Fat Guy sent me a funny meme, and I have like all these messages, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I haven't focused any time on friends in real life because I'm here in the community. These are all my friends, which is great. So anyway, but yeah, no, we truly appreciate you guys. I do want to talk about something that's coming out, though, if you guys are okay with shifting towards some releases that are coming up pretty soon.
I mean, I have listen, these people all probably like us a lot, but I mean, I have a feeling they might want to hear something about some of the releases that came out.
That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Dr.
We talked about an hour about ourselves. I mean,
I know. You guys created an opportunity for many great people to come together and grow, not only as collectors, but as friends and family. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Dr.
You know what? I think that was a cool thing about Pop Force 1, though, too. It's like the four of us coming together and building a community together for these 2.5 years we've built it. It's because all these people that come out on Thursday night, that are like, a lot of these people are regular, like every Thursday night, or maybe they miss one or so. But a lot of these people also talk to each other in other places, like beyond just here too. Like, that's the really cool thing, is they become friends with other collectors and other people they may have never talked with ever before, or never would have connected with if not for that.
So there's a new Freddy coming out, which I am all about the Freddys. This one is kind of a fun one. It's Funko Shop exclusive, celebrating the 25th anniversary, I want to say. Yeah, 25th anniversary of Funko. But how do we feel about this Freddy being like the key selling point of this mystery box here?
They just did this. They did it.
Yeah.
The other birthday Freddy thing.
They just did it with the music
Freddy
ones too. And they just did it with Venom.
They did it with Venom. I mean, you know what? If it helps, like, for these pops to not go to the landfill, that might be a plus with it. I mean, I think they've kind of learned, like, they need to do this every once in a while with something, and I don't mind it so much because they're still giving you a really good deal for it. Yeah, I don't think it typically has been overpriced. I mean, the Venom one was what, four pops, right? And you got 4 pops, right?
It
3
was
Marvel,
4.
other
Yeah,
Marvel
Was it
pops,
4?
stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Some I don't know. I think it's okay for them to do it every once in a while. If they start doing this every week, then we got a problem.
So, and this is kind of like a microcosm of what I think is going on in the community that I definitely want to talk about really quick. So, Stephanie, we don't know what the other
Ryan.
pops, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. We
No.
don't know what the other pops are going to be.
Yeah.
Probably something from the website that isn't selling.
I think it would be great if they're all Funko Shop exclusives, though. Like if they say something like that, or 2 of them will be, or they need to come out and say something. Like at least the Venom one was all Marvel and all exclusives to something, like Target, whatever.
Ryan, that was incredibly generous.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you so much. Says you are all awesome. Thanks for the content. And I got it.
Yeah, no, go ahead,
say
John,
something
because I
about-
want to say something real quick about Ryan too.
No,
quick.
you go first. I'll take my sip
Okay.
because then I got something else I want to say.
I want to thank Ryan. You know what? Ryan did a couple nice things. He had bought like extra dog tags. He had bought extra magnets in our last, and just had us drop them in people's mystery boxes, or not mystery boxes, in boxes that people had bought during the charity auction. I really did appreciate. That was just very nice. I don't remember if I acknowledged him at the time, and I might have, but I just wanted to say that because
I think you did, but
I may have, but it was
do it
something very
again.
nice to do.
Yeah. Well, I want to echo that amazingness, and that kind of ties into everything that we were just talking about before. And I'm going to put Ryan on the spot really quick, just like you did. But he did it to himself with the super chat, which I really do appreciate. But Ryan has no idea the breath of relief that Joanna and I let out on 2 weeks ago, or I can't believe it was 2 weeks ago. Oh my God, May the 4th was 2 weeks ago. So we had our 2 giant Star Wars auctions. Most of you guys probably saw part of the auction or knew what we were doing. And we were on very late. And we knew we were going to be on very late. And Ryan was incredibly generous. After we got off on Friday night, we had been on for, I want to say, like 5 or 6 or 7 hours. It was insanely long, but we just had people who wanted to just keep the party rolling. And we truly appreciate everybody. But Joanna and I were absolutely famished, and he was kind enough to send over a DoorDash gift card, which was incredibly generous of him and everything. And it allowed us to get some food at a very, witching hour and everything. And we were trying to figure out really quick, what are we going to cook for ourselves? And that moment when we turned on our email, we just couldn't believe it. And he was on the auction, and he was incredibly generous there, and just to come after and just not have to cook a meal for ourselves after like a 2-day marathon that we did. It was, oh my God. Like Joanna and I just looked at each other and we were like, this community is special. Like I used to say like there's a lot of good collecting communities out there, and I bet you there is, but there is nothing like the Funko community. Like the lengths that we go to help each other, to lift each other up, to befriend one another, to look out for one another. Like you will not find this in any other community. And then people always say, come for the pops, stay for the people. You really freaking do. So,
yeah.
And to make, I'm going to also put him on the spot too. I don't know if he's here tonight, but it gets even crazier, guys, because that same night, another person did the same thing for us. And I couldn't believe it either. And that was Josh. I don't know if Josh is here, but he offered the same thing to grab Joanna and I a meal that night. And we were just so touched. And, we were just, we told him the truth. We were like, you're not going to believe it, but somebody already grabbed, dinner for us and everything. But I just also wanted to extend my gratitude towards Josh. I don't know if he's in here. I love you, Josh. I couldn't believe he wanted to do that for us as well. And thank you so much, guys. Like you guys look out for look out for us, and I can't believe it.
Yep.
But anyway, going back to this mystery box. So Stephanie was asking, do we know the category of Funko Pops that this is going to be? No, to my knowledge, we don't know the category.
Probably random. Maybe you could choose. Maybe it'll be like the theme ones where before you could choose space or whatever, like wasn't that the last time they did a Freddy pop in a box? Wasn't there the holiday one and you could choose a theme?
Was that Freddy?
But that was the holiday Freddy, right?
No, you might be right.
the wreath.
Yeah,
the
you could
wreath.
choose like Marvel or DC, but then people were upset
well,
because
it was like space. It was very generic. It wasn't like
It was generic and it was
Yeah.
really
like
misleading, quite
heroes.
honestly. I don't think they're going to go down that road again. But I think that, you know, I'll take the silver lining. I'll be honest, I'm going to pass on this because I don't know what I'm sure there's going to be some stuff in there, maybe some exclusives or whatever. But I think that this is great for a brand new collector. Like you're going to get maybe your first Freddy. You're going to get 5 other pops at a really good price. Like this is great for a brand new collector. I'm kind of the same way. Like I don't mind it, but I don't love it. But it's not like they're making people buy these. You decide. You want a deal? You want some pops and Freddy?
You know what I would rather have? The way they used to do it for a while. Spend $75 and get the free Freddy.
Yes, that's
I
how.
can buy whatever I want on
Make
your
your own
site.
buy.
Then you can buy things you want,
I
and
can
then
buy
get
what
the
I
free
want.
Freddy.
I
And
love.
they're not doing
when they
that
do
because guess what? They sold the stuff that was halfway
They sold the
decent.
stuff that was decent already.
Yeah. And
So,
then they had stuff.
So
left
really,
over.
really quick, I just want to address these 2 comments before I throw my opinion on the table. So Brandon says, I'm pretty sure Ryan did that with pucks, and that's how I have my awesome Star Wars pucks. So yes, shout out to Ryan again. Last auction, he purchased a bundle of 7 pucks, and he told us just to throw one each, similar to what he did with the dog tags with you, Vince. So 7 people got pucks courtesy of Ryan, which was very nice. And I couldn't forget Lauren. I just didn't want to go too on with my rambling here, but Lauren was also kind enough, and she actually bought coffee for Joanne and I while we were doing our May the 4th auction. So just wanted to extend my gratitude there to her as well for everything she's done for us. But Vince, interestingly enough, I am actually going to disagree with you on this. I don't think this is a good pickup for new collectors, and it's part of what Josh said, but I think you're better off buying this Freddy on the aftermarket for, I could see it being a $25, $30 Freddy if you really wanted the Freddy. But I think that buying this mystery box, you're going to end up with 5 pops that you're going to have a really hard time selling, and probably 3 or 4 out of the 5 won't fit what you're trying to collect. So I don't think it's a good buy for a new collector.
It's a fair point.
They haven't said the price yet. I imagine it'll be like $50 if I had to guess.
It can be a fun buy for a family that wants to just like, if several people are opening it, maybe some of the pops might be. I don't know.
Yeah, it does depend.
It depends on the price point. If I bet it'll be $60. So how many pops are there? 1, 2, 3,
I think it'll be
4,
50
5,
because
6.
they
do $25 for the 25th year.
25, I would be all about it. 25.
Listen, they do 25. I'm buying this too.
I'm buying it.
What, for the mystery box at
that's
$25?
25.
Yeah, 50's
That's 50.
50's too much.
Yeah.
50's too much. 50's too much for pops that they can't sell. Like,
yeah,
they just need to. But see, here's the thing though. If we don't buy this box, and hear me out, and I know people are like, no, because most of what people said to me last week in regards to the non-limited sodas, they said that I am too small as a channel, and that we, like our community, our Pop Force 1 community, is not enough people to make a difference in Funko's earnings. And I disagree, because there's 128 people in here. If 128 people,
John, I do disagree with what you're saying, but
that's fine. I firmly believe that if 128 people decide not to buy something from a company over and over and over and over, and then by the end of the year, let's say that company like Funko puts out 1,000 products and 128 people decide I'm not going to buy that product 1,000 times, that's 128,000 lost sales. That will make a difference in a company's spreadsheet at some point. Maybe not right away, but at some point it will. And I don't think this mystery box is a good buy. I think you can grab this Freddy fairly reasonable on the aftermarket.
That I agree with you. I do agree with you.
Well, but the weird thing is, if no one buys this, and then this Freddy just goes kind of away, they don't sell it, then it becomes that opposite, right? It's like the thing that goes on clearance, no one buys, then it goes away, and everyone's like, where's that pop? I can't find it anywhere. Where'd it go? Why is it $30, $40 now for that same thing that was on clearance for $8. So it can be like opposite too. If no one buys it, what are they gonna? I mean, they could put it on clearance, but I don't know if they would put the mystery box on clearance.
The whole point of it is, I think Funko needs to understand, like, they need to make better Funko Shop exclusives. Like, that's been a big complaint, I feel like, the last year. Funko has done a lot of good things. They've given us a lot of limited piece items. They've given us the NFTs. They've, there's a lot of hype with the Freddies and the San Diego Comic-Con releases. And this isn't a bad Freddy. This is a good Freddy. Nothing against this pop. I think it's a fun mold. I think it's really cute. I just think that I don't know. I think the Funko Shop needs to step it up. And I think they need to bring back the old days of like the 2015 through 2018 era on the Funko Shop when, man, you couldn't get anything. You try to go on there, boom, sold out. Like, they need to bring back those days. But the only reason they had those days was because the figures they were posting were things that people wanted, not blind 5 pictured pops that we all know is a dump.
But there has been several things that have sold out. Most of those are anime with chases. So most of those sell out in like minutes when they go on the drop. But yeah. I'm more mad about the mystery box that came out with Notorious B.I.G. So, because that's from New York Comic Con. That pop should have came out as a pop when New York Comic Con was happening.
And that's another thing
that was an exclusive they held back to do this with. Now, this one, they're purposely like forward, like, this is how we're going to do it. I still think they should do it, buy $75, get a free one, because it just like do it a little higher than this $50 box, say 75, and get a free one. If people want it, they'll do it. If they don't, they won't. And I think most of us would do that. I did it before when there was a free Freddy. I'll find stuff I want. I can get a Loungefly bag for Shannon. I can get a t-shirt I want. I can get a soda or two. I can get a pop that I've been holding in my cart waiting to like buy with a couple other things, so you get the free ship.
This is 100% a problem. Like, the fact that they either made too much of the Notorious B.I.G. pops for New York Comic Con, or like you said, they held some back.
They never put them up. Yeah, they never put them back up afterwards. So they got them in really late, like something happened, and they got the second batch really late, or they just held them back.
It's just not fair to use one good thing and force people to walk out of the store with 6.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's, I guess, the only benefit. They can't make you buy it. I think a lot of people are wise to this. If they really wanted to get like crazy, they should have said, hey, 100 of these boxes, like, do it like a mystery box. Like, do it like a mystery box. I'm sure they got stuff they could throw in there that's a little bit crazy. Say we got 500 boxes. You're going to get 6 pops or 5 pops or whatever you're going to do. You're going to have a chance at these, do it like a real mystery box. And then like a moron like me would buy one of those for a chance at something like that. Maybe. This one, no, I probably wouldn't, because I don't buy every mystery box that's ever been released. But like the Venom one, if there would, well, I bought the Venom one, so I can't really say anything about that either. But you get what I'm saying.
That one keeps going back up. Like, it goes away.
They're not going to sell. They're not going to sell those. Like,
they just keep packing more boxes as people buy them, which is crazy.
Yeah, and that's what they'll keep on doing that until they're gone. Okay, I'm starting to not like the mystery boxes. I was saying that they're all right. Now I'm saying maybe they're not as all right. I don't know.
Yeah, Randy just said the Venom one is still available.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the site right now. I went to exclusives just to see how many exclusives there are. Now, some things I can say are like maybe a t-shirt or something. There's 129 Funko Shop exclusives still on the Funko Shop site. There's 51 convention exclusives, and there's 356 retailer exclusives on the site right now for purchase.
Right. That's the other thing too. So stores that are refusing to take the product, they're sending it back to Funko, or they're just saying, hey, don't ship it to us in the first place. So now that could be what is in these mystery boxes. There could be some exclusives, which I guess if you get like 2 or 3 exclusives and then 2 Funko Shop ones that don't sell, I mean, maybe, but at the same time, like, I'm not buying it, so I can't encourage other people to buy it or talk.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tough one. Like,
I mean, if you can sell pops, it's a good thing to buy.
But that's what I'm saying.
If you don't sell pops, then don't buy it.
But that was my whole purpose behind don't buy it if you're a new collector, because if you buy it,
then you kind of swayed me on that, because you're right. You're gonna have
because
that now you got to either trade away or give away or try to sell, and
then you have a project on your hands, and you know it's
you're
tough.
right.
It's tough to sell certain pops. You know, certain pops. Hey, there's most pops you can put up in your Instagram story, or you can join a Facebook group, or you can go to a pop swap, or you can go to a comic book store, trade them in. You could sell them pretty easily, but some you can't. And if the Funko shop can't sell them, then you might have a problem selling them. You know,
you're 100% right.
I think also one of the other things I was thinking about this is with these mystery boxes and selling them and how it's going. I mean, it's just very similar to like Vince, what we sell mystery boxes on whatnot and that, but we almost always have swap walls unless it's something weird, we're just sending it out or something like that, because we want people to be happy with what they got. They want to get something, even if it's a different value or whatever, they got something they wanted and can use in their collection, not something
I've done it myself.
they don't want. Yeah,
I've done it myself. Like I'll be more apt to buy a box on like Whatnot or something like that if there's a swap wall. I don't care. You don't care about value. Like if one's $5 less, I might want a Spider-Man instead of getting a My Hero Academia one.
Well, speaking of mystery boxes, and if he's listening, he's listening. And like I said in our video, no shade against Ralphie's Funhouse, but man, I was so disappointed with my Star Wars mystery boxes.
Yeah, those boxes are always that way. Did you not see us open up our Disney one?
Did you read, John? Did you read?
I did read, but I saw there were some people in our group chats that pulled 2 or 3 Star Wars pops. And
then you got the shaft.
Did anyone pull the Greedo yet? That's what I want to know.
I know. We still have our second
3 boxes to open.
Oh, you have 3 boxes. 3. Oh,
I've got 3 boxes as well.
And so if one of us doesn't hit at least one of the hits,
that's what I'm saying. We got to at least pull one of the hits. Yeah.
I have never pulled, not even the top 5 hits. I have never pulled a top hit or anything from Ralphie's before. I'm throwing that out there. I'm hoping like the universe, because whenever I say something like that, it seems like it.
Well, you know what, John, you should bring up that box and we could show, because we're gonna do that as our Thursday.
Battle next week, next Thursday.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna here. Let me grab it really quick.
Hey guys, could you remind me to drop it on next Thursday, please?
You have to. Well, you'll see our videos drop, and you'll be like, "Oh."
I'll scramble. I'll just rip the box open.
I'll make sure to tag you.
Well, I think that's the problem with, and I wanted to bring that up too, because
Wayne grabbed 4 too. So Wayne, if you get Greedo, let us know. He's got 4. I got 3. Josh has got 3. That's 10. John, you got 2, correct?
I got 2. I already opened 1.
So that's 12 of the how many boxes? There was only what, 60 boxes?
75. But
still,
I guess, hey, you know what?
We bought 1/5.
Hear me out. Like Joanna and I, we are very small, and we put together. We're just ourselves. We're just 2 people, and we put together a mystery box run of 75 boxes. Same thing like this. Now we only had 1 pop per box, not 4 pops per box.
So we only had a year to prepare.
But we also had a year to prepare, absolutely. But everybody knows when May the 4th is. Like May the 4th doesn't change.
You're right.
Like it always comes up every year. But without reading, and I admitted my mistake in the video. Without reading, like if you see this, wouldn't you think that this is an all Star Wars box? I mean,
the only problem with that, John, too, is how hard it's going to be to get $125 value out of a Star Wars pops.
Oh, I know.
Like a 4 pop mystery box, like because they're either $500, $100, or $8.
Yeah, that's it. There's not even think about it. There's not even a lot of 50, 60. I mean, there's a few, but there's not a lot.
Yeah.
Those are harder to find.
I think there'll be a good mix in there. I think, John, he made sure your box was not full of Star Wars.
I was you know what? There's not a lot of mystery boxes I look forward to these days.
I could tell by watching the video. I was like sad for you, John. As you kept on pulling them out, I'm like, John feels so like.
Because You know what?
The rug pulled out
And
right underneath them.
It's not just Ralphie's. The mystery box game as a whole has gotten so bad over the last few years, and that's why I said the Funko shop is just a microcosm of everything going on. Mary, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining the stream. And I saw Down Under jumped in here as well. What's up, Steven? I think, and you guys can agree or disagree. I mean, you guys open more mystery boxes than I do, and Joanna, but I just don't get that excited for mystery boxes anymore. It's rough out there.
Do.
Like,
I do.
Yeah.
I
go ahead, Josh. Because I'd like to talk about a mystery box real quick.
I mean, I think I get excited from a variety of mystery boxes, but I also always try to find some other thing I haven't tried or do something different. And I mean, there's always consistent people. Ralphie's is consistent on mystery boxes. Mystery Grill is consistent on mystery boxes. Boom Loot is consistent on mystery. There's our go-to ones. But they're also like, there's also, I mean, pulling a huge grail. I mean, look at Vince. He bought no one believed half the time there was Chalice hits in the Chalice mystery box,
including me.
And
how many Chalice boxes we bought?
$50 mystery box. You pull a $1,800 pop.
Yeah,
what is it? $1,800 pop, a $50 mystery box. I mean, that's when you get hyped again, and maybe that's why too. Like, unless you buy enough, and people say, "Oh, you guys always pull all the great stuff." You know how many boxes we open?
Oh my god,
there's so many boxes that we are like, okay, this was okay box, that kind of thing. But when a great box comes along, I think that's just like any other kind of gamble, right? Like, it gets you hyped back for pulling.
I mean, listen, people are going to love mystery boxes or people hate them. And I totally get both sides. For us, some of the best grails that we have are from mystery boxes that we've kept, but we wouldn't have those pops if it wasn't for the mystery boxes. We built a good portion of our collection through mystery boxes. Now, you could easily say the amount of money that we spent on them, you could have got them yourself. You're 100% right. I'll always 100% agree with that. Because I even said in our Disney video, like, we pulled a almost $300 pop that I would have never spent $300 on, but we bought the box for $350. So, but I'm very, like, when we buy mystery boxes, I'm very selective. Like, if I see top hits that I have no interest in, we don't go after that. And if we got to, like, that great example is the Pop King Paul box, $350 box. There was only 10 boxes. We had none of those pops. And Pop King Paul, guys, whether if you've pulled boxes, like, we've had boxes that are misses, but we still go over value. I just checked our tally. We've bought 23 Pop King Paul boxes this year. 23 since December 31st. So we've already bought that many, but we go over on almost every single one. Same with Boom Loot. And John, you know this too, even though you open up maybe a few less than me and Josh. Boom Loot.
I can't say enough good things about Boom Loot. Yeah.
Maybe one time did we go under value. And it's the reason they sell out. I mean, they sell out pretty darn quick. We opened Boom Loot boxes tonight. We almost doubled our value. Nothing like, well, I'm not going to ruin it, but whatever. Let's put it this way: we almost doubled our value. You can't go wrong with that. It's hard to find stuff like that.
No joke. If Boom Loot dropped a mystery box every night, I would buy it. I just feel like there's a big hole in the community right now, and I think that we could use another company to step up. And I mean, and I know some of these other companies, they have their hands full, right? Like Ralphie's, Smile World, Boom Loot, like, they sell other things. So it's not just mystery boxes, but we seem to have lost all the companies. Like,
what?
No, we didn't lose them. They just went to a different market. The people that used to buy mystery boxes, we know where they're at. They're on Whatnot selling mystery boxes. They're making more money.
No, I mean, like, the companies like Nerdy New and There was a couple other. What was the one? There was one not too far away from us in Connecticut. They used to drop boxes.
I mean, my
What
used
is
to
their
drop
name?
boxes consistently too.
They
And they
were
don't.
mine was
Ralphie-
back in the day. Yeah,
Ralphie
they
does.
were every single Sunday because they would sell out in minutes. And
Yeah.
really, guys, I mean, really,
Surge Up Collectibles. That's what I was trying to think of. Surge Up
but like
Collectibles.
Surge
They don't
Up,
drop boxes anymore.
but they're an Instagram, like all the where we lost anything, John, or the small Instagram ones. Like you still have Pop King Paul, you still have Ralphie's that used to be spastic. Smile will drop every once in a while. Boom Loot is, I mean, they've been doing this for a long time too. I haven't bought from the very beginning, but for the last year and a half, we bought from them. We've lost some of them, but some of the ones that we lost, I think we were okay with losing, quite honestly, because they were more product dump ones or Instagram ones. And if people wanted to get upset like YouTubers and blah blah blah, pull all the hits, I feel like that was more the Instagram stuff because there was probably motive behind that, and they knew who they were sending it to. Somebody put it in our comments. Man, Chalice must love this. Guys, we are small potatoes. Nobody in the pop community knows who we are, especially when we buy boxes. It's not the popping duo that's buying boxes. It's Vince, the schmo from Michigan. You know what I mean? It's not like nobody's gonna know who I am, and they're definitely not watching
on my orders now.
Yeah, I've thought about doing that before. Quite honestly, I've thought about changing my name to like Tristan or something else because it's definitely not getting me any of the boxes. And honestly, I prefer it that way. I like to know that I have the same chance as everybody else.
Yeah,
it makes
absolutely.
me feel good when we open stuff. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I think that we've lost companies, but I think we are okay with some of the ones that we lose. Yeah. There might have been a couple that maybe I'm forgetting.
I definitely miss Toy USA. I wish they still continue to drop boxes. Same with Jay Navo. I really wish that he would, I understand, like, hey, we're on Whatnot too. Whatnot is profitable. That's where the money's at. That's where people are going to be. But at the same time, it's nice. I will not and I know you guys do it, so it is what it is. I will not bid on a mystery box. Like I that's just not my thing. And that doesn't really work for what we're trying to do as content creators. Like I don't want to bid on a box and then it's opened up live. Like I can't really make content off of that. So I want a box that I could just buy at a certain price. It ships out, it comes to my house. And so yeah, I miss the Toy USA boxes. I miss the J Navo boxes. Epic Collectibles doesn't drop mystery boxes anymore. We loved them. So it's unfortunate,
And it's so interesting. So I messaged Vince this earlier today because I was watching. I went on Toy USA's auction, and they have their high roller, and they had some great hits, like some big hits. But
I'm sure
I can't see paying. Like they would never fly if you put out a box that says $400. That's what people were bidding, between 4 and 5. It seemed like when I was watching it, $400, but your guaranteed value is 100.
Yeah, listen, I
no,
but
like
with Toy USA though, I'll be honest, out of all the
high roller stuff.
Like with Toy USA though, they were always the biggest gamble. I mean, if you guys remember when they used to drop boxes, I would not we would get Toy USA boxes. They weren't my first choice because listen, I'm a gambler at heart when it comes to this kind of stuff. I enjoy that part of it. I enjoy pulling stuff that we would never have in the house, even if I'm going to sell it. Like it's cool to hold a 1,000 piece pop that, I'm going to probably move on at the end of the day. I still enjoy that part of it. Toy USA was always a big gamble. I mean, and we never hit any of the top hits from them either. And we would lose $100, $150. I can't do that. And like you said, Jen, I do bid. I do it myself. So I'm okay doing it with our Whatnot stuff because I do it myself. I've won great stuff and I've lost money on boxes.
You guys are also, it's different. And I will speak up. Like I will do my best to be non-biased right here. Like obviously everybody knows in the chat.
No, you could be biased. I think it's fair to be biased. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I think it's important to be non-biased sometimes. But really quick, John, we'll talk about San Diego Comic-Con in just a minute. Other John, congratulations to your son who's graduating high school with honors tomorrow. Congratulations to him. That is incredible, and you should be very proud. From a non-biased collector standpoint, if I was to bid on a mystery box, I would bid in one of your auctions because like you mentioned, Josh, in the beginning of the show, and Vince, obviously, you guys offer opportunities to get the swap wall. There's other prizes. Like I have seen a lot of people's auctions where people are just bidding and you're not really sure like why the bids are going so high, and it doesn't seem like people are pulling necessarily items that equate to the value that people are bidding. So I don't see it as fair. But
yeah, that I totally get, and I you got to be responsible. I can't get irresponsible with, because it turns into straight gambling. I mean, 100% gambling.
And I would say I do like 50-50 in my auctions. I almost always have a buy it now too, like a soda or a pop. I'll switch it up. Like if we're doing pops that night for bid, I'll put a soda one for buy it now, or like I had the overvalue ones. All those sold last night. Like the overvalue ones I hadn't sold for a little while. I still had them. I put them out. People, and I said you could open them live or I can mail them to you. It's your choice, you know, with it. And I think we're fortunate enough to have that luxury. I don't know if everyone can do that though, because I don't know if everyone would trust people sending out things too. That's another whole thing of like, you trust people sending out
right,
like mystery boxes. Like when a box takes a month to get, did I really trust that person? I mean, at least ours go out like that next day. They're packed here. You can see them. They're packed here. They're sitting here. Like, but
well, and that's the nice thing. And I think that our business model succeeds compared to others. And I'm not, there's plenty of other successful people who don't have YouTube channels, but I find that it's easier to be successful when you can tell people through a message or through a screen or however you're communicating with them to say, you will get your items from us. You can find me anytime. I put my face on the internet 3 to 4 times a week, you know, through my videos and through my live streams. Like if you have an issue, come talk to me. And I think that's just one of the best ways to do it. And as a result, like we really haven't had any issues with the exception of a couple mail trucks running over some boxes that we couldn't control. You can't control that. Everything under the umbrella, I think you hit the nail on the head. As far as like what I'm feeling, the more the collector refines the IP they collect, the harder it is to buy mystery boxes. It has just become much easier to buy what you really want. And I think that's kind of where I'm at. Like I know what I want for my collection, and I don't really see the stuff that I need in a lot of mystery boxes. So that's probably where I'm at.
I missed too. Like Smy was one of the few companies.
The
longest
Smy
time
was amazing.
That would show like at least the top hit in the box. Like you're guaranteed to get 1 of 40. Pop King Paul does a pretty good job of that. Usually you're guaranteed to get
they
one.
do.
Toy USA used to do that. You're guaranteed to get one off of.
They would show the box. Toy USA would even show the box combination.
Yeah, they would take a picture of each box.
I didn't like that as much because then if I pulled it,
I didn't
exactly what I got for channel purposes at least. But those kind of things are nice because I try to do that as much as I can, even if it's not every pop. It's like a good portion of it or something like that, because I know how much people appreciate like seeing what kind of stuff is in there, or knowing what's on the swap wall, or knowing it's all Marvel run. You're into Marvel. You're fine. Star Wars run. You're into Star Wars.
Like, and I think I missed the comment from Seriously Star Wars. He asked if anybody currently puts out 100% Star Wars boxes. Not that I know of. And that's why I was so bummed.
Not on a regular, but I think everyone does it something every once in a while. I think May the 4th, I bought 4 different boxes from 4 different companies. Now,
so we're gonna see how those go.
Star Wars, but Chalice put out a full Star Wars box.
Did they?
Yeah, it wasn't a great box for what, like there was like 6 pops for $50, so you're probably gonna get a lot of low end. I think Star Wars, you're guaranteed to get an exclusive or something. But I was like, it's worth a try. I saw Vince get a hit. Maybe they'll send me a hit and feel.
I mean, maybe they know you. I mean,
maybe they know me. But there was also Poppin' Beats put out an all Star Wars box with some good hits. I've
seen them before. I've not bought any of their boxes.
I've not tried them yet.
I've done their like soda boxes mainly, but they put out a Star Wars box with some good hits that I wanted. And that's the thing. It's like I don't buy every box. I'll put like even Mystery Grail. Like I'll look at kind of what the hits are. I know the
Mystery Grail
further gamble
so bad lately, like so bad.
We've got 20 boxes ready to open.
We have another. You know what stinks? So we did our 20 box opening we were going to do a 50 box opening, and I cut, and though actually Joanna made the call. She was like, we're only doing 20, which I'm so glad that we only did the 20. So I have another like 20, 30 of them just sitting right here. And like, I'm excited. Like, I like doing those videos because it's like a kid on Christmas Day. Like, you're ripping open everything. But like at the end of the day, like, and I don't know if you guys saw our last Mystery Girl opening, but it was, oh, that was rough. And I know your odds of pulling a grail are so bad, but like when
Josh
like
got 2.
pops,
I got 2 yesterday.
Josh got 2 out of like 10 boxes. So
there's
you never know.
Just saying.
I mean, that's the fun of it. It is a low cost gamble, really.
Yeah.
And it's for anyone. I love the price point because it's price pointed for anyone.
Yeah.
That's the fun of it. Like I feel like that's why they can sell out every week. Because someone can just buy one every week and and spend less than $20 and buy one. I love their themes though. Their Thursday themes are my personal favorite.
The themes are great, and that's what I want to get to really quick. So Anna, I will definitely be happy to answer those questions tomorrow night. We'll be live again tomorrow night. Yes, I agree 100%. We are all collectors first, and I think collectors who are collectors first will always succeed in this community more than people who are in it either for the money or for the fame or for
I think we're pretty genuine. We run our whatnot stuff the way we run our channels. We want people to have fun, entertainment. I don't want anybody to lose any money. I'd love to, I'd love to give everybody, whatever we can. And I think we're all the same way. We're trying to have a fun time, have you guys have a fun time, and
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
We are definitely going to be doing an all Disney mystery box at some point this summer. So yes, definitely be on the lookout for that. We actually already have.
I'll be ready to buy.
Yeah, we already have like 50 something pops put aside for an all Marvel box, and we are in the process of stashing away pops for a big Halloween/horror mystery box. And I actually have an authentic Freddy as Pennywise sitting around that I still have to do a real versus fake on. So that'll probably be one of the top hits for that Halloween box.
The real one or the fake one?
We'll see.
Okay. You get both, and you have to figure out which one it is on the live.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Choose wisely, left or right. Wayne says, yes, I saw the Hera that he pulled from the Mystery Girl box. That's a heck of a good pull. So kudos to you on that. Steven says, when's the Lego mystery boxes dropping? I would love to put together a Lego mystery box run at some point. Let me see. Sam says, I'm not a fan of mystery boxes. I'm into collecting what makes me happy, not for the thrill of gambling.
Yeah, and totally understand that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Have we talked about the eBay Live thing?
Not yet, but we can. Stephanie, we picked up some of the soda mystery boxes from Mystery Grail today. How about you guys?
I didn't get any.
I did. We've done pretty
well. I'm the opposite
with
soda mystery boxes. I don't want any more sodas. Sodas are way harder for me to get rid of. And
it's my soda Saturday content. So
yeah, I mean, for me, I don't 1 out of 500 chance, and there's only 4 or 5 top hits. 1 out of 100 chance for me is not worth it.
I will say though, like I think the last time, I don't know if it was last time or the time before we did the double soda mystery box. I think we hit like a chase in every box.
So I'm saying this right now. We pulled a grail out of the one soda mystery box. I shouldn't even be saying this right now because we did pull a grail. But
sometimes,
yeah. What am I? Why am I saying anything?
I'm really like iffy about their grail status though. That's the only thing I mean, I know it's for fun. Like it's more like the fun thing of it. But for me, like something that it's just $40 and over, I don't know if I consider that a grail.
No, I don't eat. Well, I don't consider.
Yeah, no, their definition is a little bit loose.
That's. I mean, I see it as a hit. Like, hey, you got a hit. Like, I don't. Yeah. I know they're trying to make it like the grail, but that's the only problem I have with it. It's like it's a hit, not a.
Well, then I pulled a grail tonight. Out of burning.
There you go. Good. So, Mama has a good question. Says, what pop protector would you suggest to buy to protect your pops? I've read Vaulted and Pop Armor have great reviews. Well, in terms of soft protectors, the company or /person/channel who has the best pop protectors is actually sitting in this live stream right here. And Pop and Duo has the single-handedly best soft protectors in the whole community, 100%. And I
Thank you
would
for
say
that planted comment right there. I appreciated that.
yeah,
See,
I would say that even if I wasn't as tight as I am with Vince.
Listen, guys, for real, buy
yeah,
something like this, whether it's this or vaulted vinyl, because that's what I would compare it to. Is vaulted vinyl are fantastic, and I really do think ours are fantastic. Anything that sits flat. Not that there's anything wrong with the $7 a pop ones. I think that those are great. Price point is less expensive than what we have and vaulted vinyl. So price point wise, I like $7 a pop for their soft protectors if you're looking for a budget one. So, want something a little bit nicer, go with ours or vaulted vinyl. As far as hard stacks go, all day long, no matter how you cut it, I go $7 a pop. The Pop Shield armors are fantastic.
Yeah, the Pop Shield armors are great, and I actually have to issue a thank you / apology to Vaulted Vinyl. They actually sent over 2 of their hard stacks for me to review a long time ago. I never got around to it, so I have to step up and make that video. So I'm going to try to make that video in the next week or two of comparing Pop Shield armors versus Vaulted Vinyl.
How about that? Do you feel like, so someone asked me the other day, like if you're gonna send it in a stack?
We sell ours on Whatnot.
Like how about the stack
or message
between? Like when in your personal collection, John, do you move from Pop and Duo protectors to pop armor? Is there in between or not?
I'm actually in the process of, we are almost done of phasing out hard stacks from our collection and putting everything $100 and up in a pop armor. I think I still have probably 100 or 200 pops to go, but it's been very easy to do it when you open up all these mystery grail boxes and you cash in your points.
I've been cashing all ours in. That's one thing that goes unappreciated in their boxes, though.
Yes. Yeah. And that's honestly, if I can be real with everybody, like as a collector, the reason that I like, as a content creator, we're buying the boxes because they're inexpensive and they're fun to make content with. As a collector, I don't think we've pulled a single pop from a mystery grail box that I've kept for my collection. However, I do enjoy the scratch cards, getting the points for the armors, because that has had a huge impact in helping my collection.
So disappointed when they got rid of the entire case. We had it saved up to buy them.
Me too.
And then they got rid of that. And I was like, I messaged them too. I was like, why did you guys do that? Like,
it was probably not cost effective for them.
Like, I think shipping on those is crazy.
Shipping, but you would think that shipping one case of them versus the $29 2-pack.
But they upped also what they cost, I noticed, point wise shortly after that.
That's you know what, you're right. They did do that.
They did do that. I think it was getting people into there. Now, I will say, you still can get them. Sometimes I'd rather just go ahead and buy a case, because it ultimately is going to be cheaper if you're going to buy an entire case of them if you need them. It really comes down to like maybe $10 each then, almost. If you buy an entire case, I would just 24 of them. If you have the funds to do that, or save up the funds to do that, just do that. You're going to save a lot of money in the long run.
Yeah, the pops, the armors are great. Oh,
Mama G is their IG is the same name, the Pop and Duo.
Yeah, the Pop and Duo. Underscore between the underscore poppin, POPPIN underscore DUO. Yeah, message us.
And Mike just had Jason from $7 a pop on Toycat. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Mike. That's huge.
I like those guys.
Yeah.
I like $7 a pop.
Yeah. No, they're fun guys for sure.
I do. And you cannot, and we've said it before, and we don't go through the breakdowns really anymore. But like, I remember the last time that we the last time we opened 4 by themselves, I want to say that we got like $2,000 ones, 2,000 point ones, and then 200, like 2,400 points, and you're only for 2,900 if I remember correctly for 2 of the armors. Like, you almost got $29 in value over. That's like getting $5 back on each box. Like,
yeah,
not that you're going to do that every time. You're going to probably get closer to the 800 when you're ordering the 4 boxes. But even then, I mean, there's value to those points. There really is.
Basically, I've estimated that every 4 to 8 boxes, you're going to get a free set of armors, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty
If you
accurate.
buy 4 boxes 2 weeks in a row, you know, you're going to get a free set of armors, you know, give or take a few hundred points. Like, that's pretty good.
And the armors are great. They are great. I love them.
Yeah, the armors are the best hard stack on the market. There's
The
nothing.
vaulted vinyl ones are amazing as well, but you know,
and
a little more cost prohibitive.
Yeah, I don't want to speak too much because I still want to do the review. But the thing that I think that ultimately, and I'll do the breakdown of the video and everything, it's just the cost. You know, the cost of the vaulted vinyl. But that's vaulted vinyl across the board. Like, they're a little bit pricier in all their items, but you are paying that higher cost for a premium product. It's like going to the Lexus dealership instead of the Ford dealership. You know, it's
whoa. You just offended every Ford person out there.
Well, I mean, most people go to Ford for a minivan. Not everybody's buying a Mustang. Like,
how about a Ford Lightning? Come on, like truck.
What is it? Oh, a truck.
The EV truck. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, electronic.
Mach-E Mustang. You got some nice Fords there. You got a Ford GT you can get.
So Jonathan says, do you put your Grail sodas in any protectors? I know Professor Josh has some of the tubes behind you. So I don't. I don't either. I don't like the tubes at all.
You know, most of mine are actually in back cases. I think Vince does the same thing too. Almost the back cases are the best thing for sodas. In our hallway, all the OG ones are there. I put some of these in just because stuff stacks easier behind me. But for our like display, like in the hallway, we have our like all the cereal monsters in one, all the like He-Man ones in one, all the DC, all the OG stuff is out there. There.
Really quick, you just mentioned DC. I wanted to talk about the NFTs, the new Dark Knight NFTs, really quick. So what do you guys think?
Interested in those.
What do you guys think about this? Because I've seen so many mixed reactions all over the community. What do you guys think in the chat?
I don't. The only one I think I like is Harvey Dent, actually, and maybe a little bit of Bane, but like I don't even like the Freddy this time.
This is the worst Freddy.
I like the Freddy.
Who on
I've
earth?
gotten almost every Freddy. Like,
I know.
Looks like Ed Sheeran with glasses on.
Ed Sheeran. It's Ed Sheeran. Like, come on. This is the worst.
They went from the very best NFT Freddy with the Flintstones to the very worst one, in my opinion.
How can you take
these are huge
Freddy Funko and not make him Batman or Two-Face or Joker or Bane or Catwoman? I mean, or Scarecrow. Like, you had so many characters. Like, heck, I would have taken Freddy Funko as Catwoman over Freddy Funko as freaking Officer Gordon here.
I don't know if these will sell out. There's 22,500 standard and 22,500 premium. I don't think the premiums are going to sell out.
It's been weird. I bet you they will sell out, Josh, but I'm not going to go in on these.
But people are going to be selling these packs under value because
I think that will happen. It's kind of weird.
I would buy them in the aftermarket, the packs. Truthfully, that's
what I would do.
I'll buy any of these. Nothing I'm excited about. If I'm excited about the royalty, I'll buy packs. That's like if I like the Freddy at least, I'll buy packs just because it helps you collect towards the royalty. But I don't. With that number of packs too, these are going to be larger numbers. I think these will go for $30-$40. A lot of these. There's going to be one or two that's going to go for higher. The legendaries. Freddy's probably going to end up aftermarket. You're probably going to be I don't know how big the set is, but probably like $80 maybe at most. I don't know. There's
this Freddy. I don't see this
maybe
Freddy worth
more
than like
no, like on
like Atomic Hub.
If you bought it on Atomic Hub after the royalty redeems. But what one is it right now? The one that just did Croft. The stack
how
much is he?
Marty?
He is like I don't think he is like $50. Like
that's what I'm saying. But Anna, 1000%, a Freddy as Nurse Joker would have like destroyed the Funko game right now. And same thing, like Freddy Funko as Two-Face, like come on, as Harvey Dent Two-Face, like that would have destroyed. Like Like Bruce Wayne, I don't feel like we needed. I
It
really don't
doesn't.
think
This doesn't feel like an NFT set. You know what I mean? Like the
No.
NFT, we've gotten such. I don't know.
I will say though that Harvey Dent I think is going to be the most expensive out of all of them, because when this set originally came out, everybody was, including myself, was really upset that there was no Two-Face or Harvey Dent. So the fact that they're giving us one finally in this really cool style box that matches the vibe of the Dark Knight, I think this one is going to be the most.
Yeah, and I like the Scarecrow too.
Scarecrow's cool. I really want Selena Kyle because I don't know if anybody. I don't think there is a pop that says Selena Kyle.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like,
We just got one.
has been done. Like, I want pops that don't exist.
Yeah,
for
the
these
Bane
NFT drops.
the Bane is too similar to the original Bane.
Yeah.
Like I don't see a difference. Like if anything, why didn't they do Bane in like his big jacket, that big coat that he wears towards the end of the movie? Like that would have been cool.
So Freddy Asleep Stack right now, you can buy the redeemable token and cash it in for $46.89.
Yeah.
Plus whatever fees. So it's about 2% fee if you buy it with a card on
I might get that. I kind of like that
if
one.
you haven't got it, get it. I
Yeah, I think I
already
might.
had a couple, so like just go on it. I mean, I think that Freddy is going to be worth a little more than the 46.
Dude, Jonathan just put it like that's about as point blank.
Jonathan, I don't
as you
disagree
can
with
get.
you.
5 words. If you had 5 words to describe this NFT wave, that's it, right?
I mean, I get they got to keep putting this stuff out to have the third DC set already. It's just like,
where's the Marvel? Come on, people.
You know, they must be working on some other stuff because basically everything has been DC or, you know, it's been the same things over and over. I'm sure they're figuring something out right now.
Last month they did nothing. April they did 0 NFT drop.
I think that's good. I think we need to have months without NFTs because if we have them every single week, that's not special.
It's every 2 weeks they seem to be dropping. But it's also, John, it could be every 2 weeks, and I'm not like, if you don't buy any of these, then that's fine. Then My Little Pony drops Series 2. I'm not going to buy those. That's fine. Then next time a new Hanna-Barbera series drops, I might buy that. Or a new The Simpsons drops. I'm definitely buying that. NFT Simpsons. You know, like those kind of things.
I think that
Simpsons would be the best line for these NFTs because there's so many characters they haven't even touched, ever made, that they could drop it and they would sell like insane.
So I don't know what their standards of limitations are when it comes to NFTs, but this wave could have single-handedly been the best. And I know some people are excited about this, so I'm not trying to take it away. I think this single-handedly could have been the best NFT wave if they had added in 2 rides. Now, I don't know where they can stand. Like, I don't know if they can make NFT pop rides or soda. Yeah. But can you imagine, instead of getting this Selena Kyle, we got Selena Kyle on the Bat Cycle? Like, how cool would have that been? Like, I don't know how they would position her and everything, but like that would have been such a cool piece because we've yet to get that. And then same thing, like why couldn't we get Bane
soda
in the soda or in the tumbler? We've never gotten a tumbler Bat pop ride. Like I don't know, like they shouldn't limit it to just 4-inch pops. Like they should throw in these other different style pops to spice it up.
Up. I don't know if I want any other size. Like I've been pretty lucky so far, I think, on mine coming in, but I always fear that one time I'm going to get a box that's really beat up and I'm going to be
I don't know. I know some people, everybody's not into the NFTs. It's another thing that like the community is pretty divided. Some people like them. Some people don't like that these limited pieces are locked behind a system where you have to buy the packs and do everything. But I think Funko is just missing a huge opportunity because they're making money, like we've talked about. They're making money on the drop, and then they're making money off every transaction on the aftermarket. So the way I see it is, why not use the NFTs to make the coolest Funko items that you can possibly come up with? Like trick out like every design that you have, throw it out there, and just cause as much hype as possible, because then you have even more transactions on the secondary market. Then you're making even more money.
Look at the Freddy Reaper. The Freddy Reaper legendary wasn't even a grail. It went for more than the grail was
It was
Yeah.
over $250.
Yeah, because that pop has a killer mold, and they knocked it out of the park. It's a beautiful, beautiful figure.
And they have done I think a good amount of really good molds. Like
I think they've done a ton of good molds. I'm looking at one right now that we just unboxed tonight. I absolutely love this thing.
I mean, I just unboxed all those the
Space Ghost
ones.
No, I didn't get that one.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
And I wanted to, and I forgot to.
That's okay.
The Space Ghost Freddy. God, I love that one too.
Yeah, I agree. Kelsey, like Pokemon, Super Mario, Star Wars, Marvel, they would all kill. And I think they're all coming. Well, we know Star Wars is coming for sure. They're all coming at some point. I don't know why they didn't drop Star Wars on May the 4th. That would have helped everything.
I don't know if we're getting Super Mario though until they
Super Mario. I don't think we're getting Super Mario. And then Marvel's a toss up. I don't know if we're getting Marvel or not, but we'll see.
I think if they keep putting out stuff where they make pops that they've never made before, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's why I don't think Marvel would be that great, honestly.
It's going to be hard with Marvel.
What are they going to give us that they haven't given us in Marvel? Like, what would make you super excited for something in Marvel? Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man? Like, what would make you, you know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do with Marvel that's going to get anybody excited? I think Marvel would be tough. Star Wars, there are so many characters that they could do in Star Wars that they do the exact opposite of what Marvel does. You know, Marvel, you've got a good amount of, but you have so much of the same thing. I feel like Star Wars, you could go into, give us these unique characters. I think they kind of need to do that.
I was just about to say, I mean, I can tell you for Marvel, I would love the royalty to be, or the Grail to be Freddie Funko as Captain America. That would be my ultimate dream.
Yes, that I love.
But I don't know. I would want to see, like, if they were to do it, I don't want an MCU. I want a comic book.
100%. John, amen, brother.
And I would love.
I don't need any more MCU stuff. Go straight.
Yeah,
comic.
I don't
give
need
me all comic stuff. I agree with you.
I don't think the MCU is dead yet. I've heard a lot of good things about Guardians. I haven't seen it yet, but I don't think the MCU is dead yet. I think there's a lot of big stuff coming. Phase 4 wasn't that good, with the exception of like Black Panther and Spider-Man. Phase 5, I think they're regrouping. I think they're going to spread out the releases, and I think it's going to build back up. I don't know if we're ever going to have the same hype that we did leading up to Infinity War and Endgame. That's just because we had Chris Evans and RGJ. You know, I don't know if we're ever.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But for the Marvel NFTs, I would love to see a comic. We still have never gotten a comic Kang. I would love to see that as a pop.
Oh, yes.
Comic Kang the Conqueror.
Okay,
that would be cool.
There we go. Yes. I love that.
Maybe throw in some X-Men characters, maybe do some Fantastic Four, something like that. Maybe like a cool, like, I don't know, Silver Surfer or something. I don't know, like something different. I know we've gotten a Silver Surfer pop before, but definitely go down the comic book line as opposed to like, okay, all right, I'll give you 2 characters that I would love to see. Patriot, Captain America's sidekick, and I would love to see oh god, what is his name? We saw him in the MCU and now his name's escaping me. One of the previous versions of Captain America. He was the Captain America who fought the Red Guardian. I forget his name. Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah Bradley.
Isaiah Bradley. Yes. I want his Captain America with the bandana and the classic looking shield. I want that. His pop. That pop.
I want to see a flocked Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I can't say
I would take a Howard the Duck.
I can't say I would be like, oh, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Come on. Did you ever watch the Howard the Duck movie too? Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen Guardians, bro. Like,
I was gonna say
Howard the Duck
before you were alive. So.
Howard the Duck came back in the 80s, and I remember watching that. What a weird thing. You know, Jonathan, Beta Ray Bill, the way they did the 80th year, you could not.
So good.
If that pop is so good, you could never redo the Beta Ray Bill. Same with Adam Warlock.
Beta Ray Bill.
They could do that. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. But Adam Warlock, same thing. The 80th year Adam Warlock is so amazing. The one for the movie, I think, is super lame, just in my opinion. That's why go back. I think you just go back to the comic book stuff for me.
You know what we haven't got though, like from any of the NFT stuff, it's like weird things like Flocked or Diamond or anything like special with any of them.
I mean, is that going to be in like the fourth round of the DC stuff?
Glow, whatever, you know.
No, you're right.
Like,
We
I'm
haven't
just
got any
surprised we
specials.
haven't seen any kind of like any of those additive things like Glow, especially.
Yeah, you're right.
With any of the NFT pops, yeah.
Doesn't need to be an NFT, but on a side note, there is one MCU character who doesn't have a Funko Pop that it's an absolute sin, in my opinion, because she was in several movies leading up to Avengers. She was in, I think, every right. She was in Ultron. She was in Infinity War, like super brief. I don't know if she was in Endgame, but she's been in a lot of the movies. And Maria Hill. How come Maria Hill doesn't have a Funko Pop? Like, it's crazy. Like, or Pepper Potts. Yes, exactly. She was my second one. Pepper Potts doesn't have a Funko Pop. Like, what is going on?
I don't think I need Pepper Potts or Maria Hill. I do like both their characters, but
Pepper Potts, I guess
boring.
We technically have because of Rescue, but at the same time, like, I think they deserve pops, and I would want them in my collection. Like, the Marvel women don't get enough justice, and I think.
Listen, I would take 25 Wasps before I take Pepper Potts or Maria Hill, in my opinion.
You know what, though?
They're just too boring. I love Wasp. Even like Black Widow. I don't know. They're too people-y. Like, I don't like Hawkeye that much either.
I think
you mean Kate Bishop, you mean?
I still think
Hawkeye. No, I'm talking Hawkeye, but Kate Bishop as well.
Hawkeye.
Yeah. Hawkeye.
I don't know. I think Maria Hill's a badass. I think that her character is awesome.
She is badass. No doubt about it.
Actress. I think that after everything she went through, I don't know. And she's still in it. She's still in the MCU. Like, she survived the snap and all the Endgame stuff, and she's going to be in Secret Wars that's coming out.
Give me Maria Hill as a Skrull, and I'm in. If she's got a big green alien face, I want it.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
And you can put Maria Hill right on the box, and then everybody's happy.
Yeah. I like her in How I Met Your Mother. There's probably a stronger chance that we'll get a version of her from How I Met Your Mother before we get Maria Hill.
Probably.
So,
I think, you know, if they can get the lineup for Simpsons would be a huge one for them because they could do multiple series. They could do multiple series of Simpsons.
Yeah.
Disney owns it, so
yeah.
But the reason NFTs are succeeding with Funko, and I mean, if anybody else has heard of them continuing to succeed in other collectible hobbies or any companies like
Matchbox.
I think Hot Wheels,
Matchbox. I don't hear anybody talking about NFTs anymore, and the fact that we still are is a tribute to something that Funko has done right. Whether you like them or you hate them, Funko has done them justice, and they're doing a good job overall. Yeah, we nitpick like, oh, this is a boring mold, or they've done this character before. Overall, they're doing a really good job with the NFTs. They're exciting. People are continuing to talk about them, and I think if they keep going the way they've been going, we have like several more years of exciting drops. So,
yeah, I agree.
That's true. They did do the Robin Sparkles pop, so that's technically.
Oh yeah, you did get. So there you go. You could put her in your collection.
I do have that one. I was actually really excited to get that pop. I love How I Met Your Mother, but. All right. Anyway, guys, we just hit the 2-hour mark, which is crazy. So you guys obviously.
Can we talk about Maria Hill, please, for another 20 minutes? Can we please do that?
No, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us for the full 2 hours. This is crazy. I guess everybody didn't get super bored with what we were talking about. So that means a lot, guys. But let's go around the room. Josh, what do you got coming up?
So we got our big 44 sodas for my 44th birthday on Saturday. It is Saturday. It's my birthday. We'll be doing a premiere. So definitely check that out. Watch it. Enjoy us hopefully pulling lots of chases because we haven't even filmed that one yet. So I don't know how many chases we'll pull. Hopefully more than like 2. So we got that coming up. We also have a lot of Star Wars boxes to open and content to come up. So I have some autographs to open, that I got in from Star Wars Week. We got some lightsabers to show off. We got some boxes. And then of course we'll be doing our box battle between you guys as well too. But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff to open next week. Probably almost all next week. I'm just gonna do Star Wars Week, I think.
Cool.
So, yeah, it'll be fun.
Ooh, Stephanie says Shannon will pull more chases. Yikes.
Hey.
Oh man, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go up against Josh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shannon did pretty good last couple of videos, but
and Riley, I agree 100%. This 2 hours flew by. I just looked down at the clock. I was like, oh, it's probably like 10:15. And it said just clicked over to 11.
When you're having fun.
Crazy. Crazy. Well, Vince didn't drop a video today, but
I was gonna say I got an awesome video that didn't come out today. That was supposed to come out today. I guess. Does it make sense?
Midnight release.
Going out Friday and Saturday.
You can do it. Do it.
Friday and Sunday.
No, Friday, Saturday. Do it back to back.
Friday, Saturday. You have a video that comes out Saturday, anyways, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I can forget
Friday, Saturday. Why not?
Do it.
Okay, that's what we're doing. We're doing Friday and Saturday. We're going back to back this week, guys. And we got another short already. The short I have loaded up. That'll probably come out tomorrow night if I did it the right way. But yeah, we have, and I can't remember. We got a fun video. I all that I can remember is I was laughing my butt off when we were editing it. I know it was a funny one. Did we pull anything good? That I cannot remember at all. But we will have a fun video tomorrow. Let's put it that way. Saturday, it's going to be the video me and Bree shot right before we turn this camera on for the live stream. And that was pretty good, actually. I think that one was pretty good. So you guys will enjoy those. Do we have anything else that's super amazing right now? No. We're going to be out of town. We're going to be doing all kinds of nonsense left and right. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I don't have anything else. I can't believe I forgot the video today.
It's crazy.
Craziness.
Oh. Yes, Riley. Actually, thank you for reminding me. Joanna just texted me. And yes.
Oh my gosh. That's why everybody stuck around, John. It wasn't because we were boring tonight. They stuck around for the giveaway.
That makes a lot of sense. I was like, wow, there's still 138 people here. Okay.
Yeah, because they want this chase.
Ironically, it is for another great woman of Marvel. This is the Captain Carter all day long. Chase soda. How should we do this here?
Go to my video today and comment. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send everybody over to Josh, you had a video yesterday, right?
Yep, Mystery Grill.
All right, we're going to send everybody over there, and we'll just keep it simple. We'll just go hashtag happy birthday. How about that? Let me pull up the comment picker here. If somebody wants to drop the link to Josh's latest video, we'll do a little happy birthday raid.
There you go.
How about that?
And happy birthday to Josh. I believe it's Saturday.
Yes, the real birthday is Saturday.
Birthday Saturday, right?
It's your birthday week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta celebrate like more than one day.
I celebrate for an hour on my birthday usually, and then that's it for me.
I have to use the other one because I have to use the free one. All right,
I thought somebody ate my Norwegian candy. I was about to get really upset over here.
And yes, hit the like button whether you leave or you come back. Thank you,
but don't
Riley.
feel obligated to.
Yeah, don't feel obligated. It's okay.
We talked about ourselves for half the show, so
don't talk smack after you win tonight to John.
And be nice to John, or he'll just cancel that thing on you.
Yeah, please. I don't want to have to give this away again next week.
Every week we could just give it away.
I would like it to go to a good home. If you are international, please feel free to enter. We'll figure out shipping if you're international and you do win. All right, here we go. Let me do the text here. All right, that keeps it easy. Happy birthday. All right.
Yeah, someone asked why we're not doing the live for my birthday. Because I'm going to go celebrate with some friends and go to university.
But you're going to do a birthday live at some point, right?
No. We did our Whatnot live last night.
You should do a birthday live. You got to do a birthday live on YouTube.
I've never done a birthday live.
Yeah.
Should I be doing that?
I don't know. It's just an excuse to go live. We just give stuff away.
I'm gonna go just have fun with some friends.
Cool. All right, we got 17 comments. I saw. Thank you, Josh. He threw down the link to the video. So if you guys want to go over, if anybody wants, this is a chase, by the way. This isn't just a regular old common. This is a metallic chase.
We only have 17 people that want to chase a Captain Carter.
Yeah,
And you
only
think that they
17
should make a
entries
Maria Hill pop? Are you
so
kidding me,
far.
John?
I want the Maria Hill. All right, maybe I'm the only
There's
one.
gonna be 12 people that'll buy the Maria Hill pop.
Oh God. Sam is back. Well, anyway, all right. So we'll run through everything that we got going on while everybody's over there. So we will be live again tomorrow night. So Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing a live right here on YouTube. We have our regular duel video coming out tomorrow afternoon. Saturday, we will be live on Whatnot. So different live, different platform. Everybody who bought a soda mystery box, please feel free to come over so you can choose your box so we can open those up. Thank you to everybody for helping us selling out those boxes very quickly. You guys are the best. Augie, thank you so much. I would buy a Maria Hill pop. Augie,
see,
you and I, we're
1 down, 11 to go.
We're gonna go to the distance. And then I dropped
Mike,
a funny.
that's not right.
I dropped a funny reel on Instagram. If anybody wants to check that out, we had a little bit too much fun this afternoon with the 18-inch Batman pop. And then yeah, we got videos all next week. So that's everything that we have for us. We're coming up on 25K, which is pretty cool. So if you know anybody who isn't subscribed who wants to win free stuff, feel free to have them subscribe. We are like 90 away, which is pretty exciting.
My kids will be married by the time we get to 25K.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh, it's true.
Not true at all.
I'll be in a home by that time.
I definitely will be.
All right, we got 32 comments. So I'm going to give everybody one more minute. 32 entries here on the metallic Captain Carter soda from What If. We do have What If Season 2 coming out.
I love Captain Carter, though.
She's great. They were talking about doing a Captain Carter Disney Plus live action series, but I think they can that.
Well, they did the whole Agent Carter.
Yeah,
Captain Carter would be better.
Oh, yeah. It'd be way better, for sure. Thank you, Chris. There we go. Chris says he would buy a Maria Hill pop. There we go.
4.
We have now sold 4 Maria Hill pops.
I mean, you could at least get a custom done for all 6 people, John, now.
That's true. Hey, Parrot Pops, they just hit over 900 on TikTok. So if you guys are on TikTok, if you're on the TAC, go feel free to follow.
They have us quadrupled.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. We gave up on TikTok. We haven't done TikTok in a while. Oh, there we go. Riley says, I'll buy 8. Boom. Sold out.
Yeah.
Riley's going to be flipping them on eBay tomorrow.
Yep. That's right, Sam. So whoever wins the soda, message us tomorrow asking if it's shipped yet. All right. We got 34 comments. I'm going to call it here. And let's choose a winner here.
Let's do this because this is not a typical Slapshot live stream where we're staying live till 2 in the morning.
No, we're doing it. So
this has got to come to an end.
Here we go.
Turn into a pumpkin at midnight.
Refreshing one more time. We got 35 comments. So good luck. I think I filtered duplicates and everything. So here we go. Let's see who's going to take home. Take 2 for the Captain Carter Chase soda. And if my eyes don't deceive me, I have A-Team Games and Toys.
Ooh, congrats.
Said, man, I'm seeing stars. Hashtag happy birthday. There we go.
Thank you.
Adam and Aiden over at the A-Team taking home the Captain Carter Chase soda. Boom.
I like that all your you see all your advertisements are Grubhub.
Yeah.
John, does that say something?
Grubhub.
We did order food today. Yeah, so it makes
sense.
The
A-Team would like to know why it hasn't shipped yet. Do you have an answer for the man?
It hasn't shipped yet. I know. I will go over to the post office right now. But also, thank you to Norway Tibby. I don't know if she's in here. Maybe she'll catch the replay. She was actually the one who sent
where
this
I'm eating
over.
This candy from.
Oh, there you go. Double Norway.
Look at that.
So she was the one who sent this over for us to give away. So shout out to her. She is the best. And an amazing person. We got Burger King today, but it was for our video tomorrow.
Burger King? You did DoorDash for Burger King?
No, I didn't do DoorDash. I actually went and picked it up. I dashed.
Okay.
I
What did I say? You did DoorDash
that.
for Burger King? I mean, that's...
No, we've done DoorDash. Isabel got like the whole McFamily meal. She got the McFeast the other day delivered to our house from McDonald's. She had.
I can't do it. I can't do like the delivery for a fast food place that's like 5 minutes up the road.
Oh yeah, we're super.
I don't even do delivery for pizza. I go pick it up. Like, I'm not going to pay you an extra tip and like $5 delivery charge. I don't know.
You're just a little bit better than all of us.
I'm lazy. I'll do it whenever I can.
Yeah, absolutely. But Norway is here. Norway, thank you so much for.
It's probably like 4 in the morning. Oh wait, no, it's Norway's in this
Might
country right now, right?
Might be waking up right now.
Oh, she's in Florida right now, right?
No, not yet. I don't think yet. I don't think she's yet.
Well, good morning.
Soon.
And I'm eating all the candy you sent.
We're happy to see you no matter what time of the day or what time zone you're in. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much. We will see you back here tomorrow night, right here on our channel. If you're not doing anything, we'll do. We are doing. We have a bunch of Patreon and channel member giveaways, and of course, we'll throw in a regular public giveaway as well. So if you guys want to win something or just come hang out with us, Joanna and I will be live with more shenanigans. So feel free to check us out at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. With that being said, guys, tonight was a fantastic Pop Force 1. The only thing that could have made it a little bit better is if Jim was here, but hopefully he'll be with us next week. Had a lot of fun, guys. So thank you so much. It was a really nice crowd and great conversation. So if you guys don't have anything else, I'm going to kick us off here. Thank you so much, guys. have a fantastic weekend if we don't see you. And as always, don't stop shooting until you score.
Bye, everyone.